What do you mean? What do you mean? Interesting. Seems suspicious to me. Good evening, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Brentos is here. Hello, Brentos. Saro's here. Huddy, the bush camper himself. He's also here. Record time from going live to actually appearing. Yeah, if people bait me enough, I'll probably respond. Of course, the change of the profile picture. I mean, I changed just about everything. I changed like all the branding across all of it. All of the things. It wasn't a huge... I mean, this is just the POG. It's just the POG. Really, that's all it is. It's just a better representation as to how it is, you know? So that's what it is. Freshen up the branding a little bit. That's exactly right. We are also now officially live over on my second YouTube channel. The reason for that is obviously... So we have more VODs stacked in the back end there because it's a bit easier to manage those if they are recorded as a YouTube live stream in the background. So that is good. Plus also, I'm pretty sure my YouTube banner was like so old that like it hadn't even updated the fact that I changed my Twitch name from Twistie Stream to Twistie, which had happened literally like, I'm gonna say like 20 years ago. Bro, where's this AFL 26 news at? I don't know. I feel like I'm Richmond getting asked questions about Noah Bolter. Like, there's no new information. I'm not gonna know anything. How am I gonna know anything if nothing's come out? The game will come out in... Yeah, where's the Cricket 26 news? That's exactly right. There's 7 months left. Last time we got announced like 5 months out. The last cricket game got announced like 5 months before it came out. That was huge. And yet we get nothing. It's just disrespect. It's just flat out disrespect. Am I going in to play it? In to play it. I mean, we might get a trailer this winter. Yeah, that would be huge. I mean, I doubt I'm going to play it early. You never know. I assume they're sorting out their official marketing, which has never once involved me. So we'll find out when other people go in, record it, and then I don't get an invitation. Which is probably fair enough. I wouldn't invite me either. What games tonight? Well, last night I was obviously very committed to the golf cause. So I feel like we can continue that a little bit, which would be huge. And then also... I don't really know what else we could be doing, to be fair. Like... Because I've done my cricket video for the week, so don't need to touch that for a little bit. And then... What is going on here? Mate, it's... What the fuck is this? Oh my god. Jesus. What do I want here? Yeah, no, I mean, I don't really know what's going on. Rubble, am I watching tomorrow night's game? Yes, I'll be going to the G for tomorrow. It will be a cracking game, I reckon, between the Tigers and the D's. But I'm like quietly confident as a Richmond fan that I know what I'm going to get from our team, which is kind of good. You know, like you don't want to be... Like, it's almost weird. Freo lost to the Demons. Yeah, but like, I don't think Melbourne are that good. I think it was almost the fact that they just like decided that this was enough, you know? And they had to actually turn up to a game. It was just like a bizarre decision. Yeah, I'll be going with my friend Ben, who's a Melbourne fan, tomorrow. And I don't know when the last time he would have gone to the football was. But here's a funny story. Is Ben and I actually did Auskick together. Like, how long ago? 20 years ago now? Oh my god, I'm so old. No, it wouldn't have been that long ago. When was I in grade 6? 2007? So 18 years ago, we played Auskick together. But then we went to the same high school and we were friends from that. But like, yeah, weird. Rogue. JL completely lost it at the Freo boys at training. Hope he bounced back on Friday. Really? I'm surprised by that. I thought he would have had a bit more of a temperament, you know? Also, if anyone is watching on YouTube, by the way, you won't get any music because copyright demonetization things that YouTube have. But Twitch, we get the music. So that's what you get, and also Twitch you get on the screen here. So there's just your thought processes. If you have any thoughts as to doing that, but yeah, I'll jump into some golf action just to kick us off, because golf is a very low energy game that I don't really need to put a lot of work or effort into, which is good. This is me. I'm on Twitch and therefore I'm on the screen. That's exactly right. Any cricket tonight? Nah, no cricket tonight. Subi Over will forever be your happy place. Did they knock it down? Does Subi Over still exist? Subi Echo? G'day, Ibrahim. Optus is amazing, but can't beat Subi. Subi had that weird thing, didn't it? Like the weird shaped stand. Dean didn't eat his vegetables at dinner, so his parents said no cricket. That's accurate. In fact, I actually did have vegetables. I had potatoes, which really don't count, but I did have some broccoli as well. And I had lettuce with my lunch. That's a great result. That's 2 green things. They knocked it down and redeveloped all the stands, but I think the oval is still there. Similar to the Wacker, but even more knocked down. But the Wacker they're still using, right? Like the Wacker, I think, obviously they're using it for the women's tests later in the year. Which is good. So you never know. Could be your result.
EA Sports and the
Bandon Dunes Golf Resort.
The season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
From the rugged Pacific coast of Oregon.
But there's only one stand there now. They knocked down the other 2. Right.
What might we have in store for us over the course
This is a
of
weird
these
hole.
next 4 days? We've got big names.
Par 4.
We've got dark horses. We've got it all. As we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday.
Oh, it's going a bit left, but hopefully I gave myself enough room
5 under par.
for it to still get in a nice position here. Jeez, it's really rolling.
That one in the fairway here to
I
get
never
the
understand
tournament
now.
rolling.
Jimbo says he hasn't been
We'll
since
get
the final
right out
game.
to
There you
the
go.
action here as we head to the tee at the par 4 first. Just
I'm not
under
going to chip
80
this very
yards
well,
to go
am I?
now as he'll decide how to flight his second.
I'm going to get this close. You heard the FedEx Cup gets delivered to the winner's house by UPS. Oh, probably never get delivered to you if that's the case. Oh dear. This is a par 4, and that is a dreadful shot. That's actually almost going back further than where I had it originally. Not a great start from me. You've gone to a couple of WBBL games and a couple of Shields since then. So they do play WBBL games at the Wacker, do they? That'll go in. That'll go in. That'll go in. Oh, what a shot for birdie to kick us off. Get in.
In for a surprise birdie.
Oh my God, can you believe that? What a start. A surprise birdie.
The second hole, a par 3 measuring 220 yards. In
Love a
theory,
chip in.
it's
We do love a
straightforward
chip
to
in. That's
long
good reading of
par
the
3.
green.
2 bunkers left and short shouldn't be in play, but
Dean, is
the
that
hole
meant to
does
be you?
play
Well, no,
decidedly
because you can't
uphill,
really make
so
a face in
a
this
solid
game. It
strike
just kind of gives
is
you
a
generic
must.
heads. Is what it does. There's no... See, that's a good shot. Oh, look at that. That is absolute class.
Okay, a little local knowledge there. He gets that ball to work
Look at him.
back onto the green.
I've
And
seen
now a
Dean
birdie putt
post
coming up.
facial recognition
We
surgery.
welcome in
Have you
Iona
seen some of the
Steven.
characters
Yes,
people have been making in
big putt for
Oblivion
birdie.
today, which
And this putt's
Bethesda
gonna wanna
just
go
shadow
left
dropped?
all day long. It's back up
Crazy.
the slope as well.
Bit of a slope here. Dean, your character looks like JD McDonough. Oh no, that's a little overcooked, I think. Yeah, that's alright, we'll take the par. It was obviously a poor start from me. G'day, Rishan. You meant reconstruction. That's okay. That's okay, we're allowed to get things wrong. I played Oblivion, I reckon, in like... I don't know, whenever it came out. When was that? 15 years ago? 16 years ago? Although probably even longer, because I think Skyrim came out obviously 7 times in between Oblivion coming out.
We head to the third now, our first.
It's because they said... I was listening to some of the dev stuff, and they said, like, the graphics were done in Unreal, but most of the base engine was still in the thing. Like, still in and that's why it's kind of not a remake and it's a remaster, because it's like using an engine within an engine to play the game. Oh, swing. Oh, fuck.
Oh, and that just did not want to settle.
Why did I delete all the content on the second channel? I didn't delete it. It's all just unlisted. I think it also is not a great reflection as to what I have, I've sort of been producing over the last couple of years. Because the content on there is so long ago that to me it doesn't really reflect as much. Oh, gee, that rolled a long way. So therefore I was like, oh, let's take it down. We'll refresh it once we get some good shit to put back up, you know.
Rich, this hole at one stage looked very problematic, but now, you know, back in the fairway, you
Oh,
never
this
know.
is a par 5? Shit, we could easily get a birdie here. Alright, let's see how we go. Just all about the roll here. Oh, that's nice. No, not a second chip in, unfortunately. But we will take the
get your attention.
the birdie if we can nail it. And gee, this looks like it's not a bad shout. Oh, I'm always panic with these. Oh.
Oh, yes.
Because, like, whenever I'm pushing the controller back up, because it's, like, so sensitive to, like, the... If you don't push it completely straight, it's what's throwing me. But this is a really good start. Have I seen Kane Corns versus Hodge on the agenda setters? I haven't. I've only seen some of them. Like, as in, I've understood some of the context. I just saw, like, that small clip of, like, Hodge saying, shut up. It's just good publicity for the show. I actually think there are too many footy shows these days. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, it's in the book. Dreadful. Like, you've got 360, Couch, 7 has, like... I don't know, 1,000 shows.
Result on the tee shot. Now he'll dig in with his second to the
I mean, there's no way I'm hitting this into the green. Or am I? Hang on. Jeez. I mean, front bar's a bit different because it's a bit more comedic. Like, as in it's got a different tone to all the other, like, serious style footy shows. Bounce is literally just a comedy show. It's got very little to do with actual football. Gee, that's nice. This must be a part 4. You can tell you work for Foxtel, you can only name those ones. Well, I don't really watch free-to-air anyway. Like... because I just don't turn my TV on. Like, I actually watch I watch, like, classified clips, and I watch Eddie and Jimmy. Oh, please come back. Oh!
just gonna sneak on by.
And what's the like classified? I'll watch some things from it, and same with like Sunday Footy Show, as I hit a bogey here. But like, because I think the way they present sometimes is really good, but sometimes is just like unbearable.
We turn northward
Like
along
they're
the beach here at
sometimes they're
145
good, and yet
yard
sometimes
par
they are
four
just
fifth.
terrible to
Like
watch.
previous
Like
hole, the
if you've
landing
got
area is
3
a narrow
journos on a
one,
show,
and it doesn't get much easier from there.
like
The
they just
greens
infuriate me.
protected
Like
by a
I
big
like
bunker on the
Hurd,
right, and be careful,
I
because
like
those onshore breezes like to push the
Lloyd.
ball that way.
Yeah, that's a good
This
roll.
ball,
Good
absolutely
roll.
piped. It
Your
is
TV never
right
has actual TV on the sport.
middle.
There's Netflix, Disney, or just some random stream /
He
VOD.
split the middle
background
of the
noise.
street on this one. He's gonna have a good
pretty
look.
fair.
Second shot.
It's pretty accurate to how most people consume these days. Not a great roll.
In golf, you know, you've heard
Maybe
the
a
term
long
golf,
birdie
you'd
putt
love
this.
that to do over
For Robert to
there,
do
wouldn't
it.
you? I mean, that's just that's very.
But yeah, I
poor
mean,
from
most
that
people just
range.
consume streams and stuff. Like even I've actually been watching a lot of YouTube on my TV of late. Perfect. 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 Get there. Keep going.
Frank, that's
Oh.
what you want to do. Good line.
Yeah, they can't all
Slightly
run.
underpowered.
That one
disappointing.
finished off. It is apart here at
3
5.
under for the
He'll stay
day?
at -3.
No? Oh yeah, it's going to get me back to 3 under. Which will tie me at 13. Not bad,
Our
not
featured
bad.
golfer in a good position
You've
to
had a
have
lot of
a
VODs
say.
from US streamers you like watching, but of course because they only stream in the middle of the night. Yeah. Actually, there's a lot of streamers, like US streamers, who'll stream during the middle of the day. Or like, you know, that morning period. I guess for you, because you're in Perth, it's a lot later. But for me, yeah, I can obviously watch them till about, you know, midday. Sort of they're on till thereabouts. For those who stream in the middle of the US night. Does give me a few options of stuff to watch. But it is annoying, like, I guess sometimes, like, because I work a lot of afternoons and evenings. Not only for, obviously, to stream, but for my job. So, like, I'm still able to be up in the morning and watch those, like, you know, primetime streams. Because, like, it's good to just have something on when I wake up and be like, oh, yeah, I respect
EA
that.
Sports
I'll be watching that.
and the PGA Tour
So, yeah, it's a
proudly
good result.
present the season-long race for the
You saw
FedEx
something on the
Cup.
news about a parent making
From
a
the
warning about
Pacific
how dishwasher
Northwest
tablets
and
almost killed a
Bandon
kid and warned
Dunes
other parents to
Golf
not let
Resort.
their kids eat them.
Live second
Remember
round
that was a
coverage
trend like a
of the
few years
Pacific
ago?
Championship. Things started to
That was a
slowly
trend,
take shape
Jimbo.
here on this
The
Friday.
Tide
For
Pods
some,
thing.
It is a race for the top prize.
Yeah.
For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend. as
There's
we
another
show
Aussie
the
streamer you watch a lot,
leaderboard.
but he always streams in the morning, like
Brendan
9-ish Melbourne
Todd
time.
is your leader.
Probably has a
He's
big US
currently
audience,
at 8 under.
I would imagine. That's why he's
So
streaming
let's
then.
get you out to the action on the turn as we head to the tee at the
There was this
par
girl I
4
used to
10.
know. Well, I still know her, obviously.
Frank,
But there was
springtime has
this girl who
arrived.
used to
Beautiful
stream, and I
many
think she
parts of
streams
the
as much
country.
these
In
days.
the golf world,
But
you and I
she
know that
lived in
means
Melbourne
that
and had
the majors
super
have
US
just about
audience,
arrived.
so
But
her body clock was actually
we
like
also
to
know that
US
it is
time
much more than the
because she
majors
would
these days.
only
There is a
stream,
very lucrative and prestigious race for
like
the
she would
FedEx
stream the
Cup.
US hours,
You
like the
wanna just
night
keep
stuff.
amassing points. Make sure you're inside the top 125. Make it to the playoffs. And to this point,
Oh, almost the
is
chip.
inside that
Yeah.
number.
Yeah,
G'day,
125
Kempy.
is huge. People
Welcome.
think maybe we spend too much time on it, but it actually guarantees that you're going to come back next year.
Oh, is
So
this a
that's the
par
first tick of the
4?
box,
This is
right?
for Bert.
And then it also gives you a
This has
chance
gotta
to
be
make
straight.
that first play-up event. You start to find some form, you parlay that all the way to the
Oh,
Tour
I'll come
Championship,
back.
and you become one of the best players in the world overnight. So a lot can change
Mate.
in just a few
Mate. That should have been a birdie. I should be playing better than
He'll
this.
stay a couple of shots off the lead.
G'day, Noah. How are you,
The
mate?
11th here at Bandon Dunes.
Welcome.
152 yards apart for. The putt bunker left of the fairway is the main concern.
If you're watching US
on the tee
night stuff,
shot.
wouldn't it be so bad
From there,
for Australian
an uphill
people, though?
second takes you to a green that slopes away
Um,
and back
Noah's in the
toward
YouTube
ocean
chat because I'm
beyond.
replying to the YouTube chat today, Addo. Okay, thank you. They're just not in its green on the screen. Sorry. I'm just trying to be a good streamer and, you know, account for everyone who's here. Here, there, and everywhere.
That one up the right side.
No, but like I was saying, she was
Strong finishing kick
streaming
here on this
for
Friday.
US
Get
people.
Set up for the weekend, and that another
Once
good
this
drive
guy.
here. Well, no one better to assess this situation than Nota Begay
Well,
III, who
I am
came
streaming
through
on
the
Twitch as
Corn
well, but
Ferry
it's obviously
Tour,
like Twitch is the
competing
priority,
twice as a
so
rookie on
I'm
the
obviously
PGA
replying to the
Tour.
priority here.
And Nota, our featured player here in contention early.
And then,
granted,
yeah,
it's
go from
just a Friday, but you start to get the sense
Damon, you
that
play
some
AFL
of
26
that
if I had the
success
Fox
on
Footy
lower levels,
scoreboard.
the amateur
I mean,
days
yeah.
could pay big dividends
I'll play it
here.
Yeah, if
anyway.
you just take a look at this player's
That's a
pedigree, it's blue chip,
dreadful
success at the
shot.
collegiate and amateur levels,
Stay on the
but
green.
This is the PGA Tour. You've got to go out there.
It's gonna be
You've
on
got to
the
continue to
offside.
press forward.
I don't think we know
Do
anything
good
about it.
early
I
on
would
Friday,
not be
but you got a long way to
surprised
go to the end.
if the reason that a lot of it hasn't been revealed is because the because of the way the broadcasters changed their like presentation, and so they're trying to match it. Oh, hang on, roll. Ugh.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf.
Thoughts on the
Just
lack
flew
of
through
marketing?
here
I've answered
beautifully.
these questions
Sat
about
down
every
fairly
single
quick
night.
as
I
well.
mean,
Good shot.
works for Bethesda, but they obviously had a very good nostalgic game that people want to do. To me, I don't understand the lack of marketing. If someone wants to explain it to me, then it makes sense. But like,
On to the par 3 12th hole. This is
You know.
the number 18 handicap hole, so maybe that gives you a little reason for optimism. But par is not a bad score here as this measures out at 200.
Are we waiting to see
yards, the longest
what
of the
one
4 par 3s.
copter pasting the most so they can make the right choice? Well, it would be the AFL who I think would maybe... Actually, no, the AFL I don't think would have that power to be like, oh yeah, this is the one you have to use. I think we used this, like a combination of both, kind of, on Evo 2. I need that to bounce off the hill onto the green. That's actually almost perfect. This game is $35 on a certain website. He's so tempted to get. Are you tempted to get this one?
No need to take on an unnecessary risk. There's nothing
As for it not being on the PlayStation Xbox store, that's nothing new. I'm pretty sure they need it to have some sort of pre-order bonus to be able to be on those stores, and that's why it's never on there early. So that's not a concern. Surprised it's not on Steam though. Steam, they can schedule it with these. That's not a bad part, but it's not going in.
Yeah, you had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down.
Disappointed. You actually love the Fox scoreboard with the flag logos in like 2015. It was a good scoreboard. I rated it. I actually think the Fox scoreboard is quite good.
And he'll remain at 600.
I mean, like I think the 7 one to me is just ugly as.
Rolling Hills of Oregon provides
This
a
is surely on
backdrop to
Game
this par
Pass.
5
If you just get
13
Game
hole.
Pass for like 10 bucks.
553 yards. It is reachable in 2. Big dunes in the fairway could make the stance awkward for that
It
second
is. There you
shot.
go.
But a big green that measures better than 50 yards head to toe does yield a good number of eagle
Like, this is
putts.
on Game Library on PlayStation, which is why I got it. Because
Looking for
Gee,
a
that's a good
strong
roll.
finishing kick here on this
Um,
Friday to get set up for the weekend. And
Because,
that
like, I mean, I don't
another
really
good drive
use my
here.
PC for games. So, like, I'll pay the $20 a month or
Now
whatever it
after
is for the
big drive, this, a good
PlayStation
distance
Plus
here for a second
Super
to the par
Duper
5.
Edition. Because it's only like an extra $10 a month than the normal one. So, like, for me, it makes sense to just be like, well, get to try all these other games. May as well. EA Play for a month to play it for 2 weeks might be the play. That's right.
Okay, I'd be pretty
Well, yeah, I
happy
mean,
if
I've only
went
played this
on,
for like a
but
week
to
or
go a
so.
long way
But I've enjoyed it,
until
you know.
refocus immediately.
This is for
Success
Eagle.
not a guarantee.
It's a long
Two putts from
putt.
that distance.
Exactly, Rich. No time to celebrate right now. Grind on that first putt. Get it inside that magic circle. At least try and guarantee
Let's
a
see
birdie.
how we go. Trying to align this. I feel like that's a pretty good line. It'll just be whether or not I can actually putt it. That's not bad.
This one is looking good.
That's not bad.
Could it be?
It's coming back in. Goody.
Yeah, that's a good putt right there. From that distance,
I'm spewing.
he'll settle.
That's all right. It'll be a birdie. It'll be birdie. So it's still a good result. We
Just
take
like
that.
It's a birdie
Move
here
to
at
7 under.
13.
This is maybe
He'll
the
get it
best.
now to 4 under par.
Now this is not the
Two
2K
shots
game,
off
the new
lead.
2K game. I don't know. That might be better, but I've not obviously played that
On to a
one. I've
tough
only played
now,
this
the
one.
par 4 14
Only 2 off the
listed at
lead, by the way,
390 yards.
which is the
Hot
best,
bunkers are
the
the
best
word
ever
here.
round we
There are
played here.
5 of them to contend with
You had an
all told,
eagle putt last
and
week,
none
and you
are easy
4
outs.
putted for a 6.
Green
Oh
is in
no,
another one as well,
T-dubs.
with a good amount of tilt from back to front.
I've never played golf, other than just cheeky driving range. I feel like I wouldn't be too bad. Gee, there's a few bunkers there, and I've split them all. That is perfection.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good
No, I've never
balance,
played like a
good
full
follow
round.
through, and a good start to this hole.
If I come to gather round next year, we need to do like a golf
So after the
round.
big drive, this
At
a
a
short approach to the par 4.
Isn't Pavlich South Australian? Stick. Nice. You've probably
Okay,
played 50 plus
sensible
rounds in
play
your
right
life.
there.
Not that
That
you're
one
really good.
on deck.
I just swing as hard as I can. Isn't that the strat? Just pick the right club and swing as hard as you can. And let the club do the work.
Another rolled in there. Birdie's now
Yes,
at 13
get it.
and 14. And he's going to get to within 2 of the lead as he moves to 5 under par.
Almost
Now
got the
final par
hole in
3 on
one.
the course, the 15,
Unlucky.
Listed at 206 yards. Don't be lulled to sleep by the sound of crashing waves and seagulls.
search continues.
This hole can bite you,
One of these
especially if
days.
you don't avoid that
I did in
front
fact
right
hit a
bunker.
par the last time I played. There you go, huge. You love to see it. My granddad gave me all his old clubs at Christmas since his hip is too fucked to play anymore. Crazy. Well, there you got all these clubs. Will be valuable to someone, I'm sure. In fact, yourself. Oh. No, stay. Oh, no. Hang on, T-Dubs just sent me a photo. Let's have a look. Oh, spewing.
Hold the green, it'll come back
This is
into
T-Dubs.
the
Hang on, can
fairway.
we... I'll change the camera just for a moment.
From below the green,
Look at how
he's
close
second
he
up to this
was.
par 3.
To the hole in one. Unlucky, lad. Huge effort. This is for birdie. That's nice. Should be able to get the par here. Feed it says, have you remembered the second channel password?
12 feet still to go.
Joke's on you, it's all logged into the same account, so I don't have to do anything. Surely that one you at least got it reasonably close to a tap in. Oh no, that's embarrassing.
Oh, you're kidding.
That's a
This
bogey.
game's unfair
That
sometimes.
sucks. I was
That looked
8
in the whole
under.
way.
Was going so
Okay,
well.
bogey here at the 15th.
I was going so
That'll
well.
drop him back down to 7 under.
Back to 7 under. Where does 7 under place me? Oh, geez. I was like, I'm 4th, but the bloke who's winning is like 13 under. What happened with the second channel? I just didn't have time to make content for it. That's really all it was. I'm tied with Adam Scott. That's a pretty good result.
Exactly. This
Definitely would have made the cut. Which is good. What are we up to? Is this the third round? The fourth round? This is the third round. currently 6th. Sunjae Im is 14 under.
EA
Crazy.
Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present.
Then we are,
the
what,
season-long race
8 under.
for the FedEx Cup.
After 6 holes, we are 1 under
Picturesque
today.
abandoned dunes on
Did I see the
Pacific
text
coast
Nash
of
sent to
Oregon.
Mize? I haven't seen anything. I just know he got 4 weeks. I didn't really follow the tribunal
Well, if yesterday was any
case.
indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. Sung J M is the leader. He's got it to 14 under par. Let's get out to the play as we pick things up.
How's the
at
bounce?
par 4-7.
The text is hilarious.
So
What did he
fine
say?
Saturday
He
here,
say,
Frank.
"Sorry,
I'm starting to think
was
about
going
what
for the
this
ball.
weekend might hold in
Didn't mean to
store
hit
for
ya."
our featured golfer in the hunt here on the first page of the leaderboard, looking for that golden goose, a first PGA Tour
See you, Lack.
win, and all that goes with it. In terms of nerves, I would have to think this is the most
awful,
pressure-filled
awful
situation
hit.
this young golfer has ever faced.
Without doubt, Rich. I think if you follow the maturation
It
process,
was the most
though,
shit,
when you first
half-hearted
turn pro,
apology,
the new
basically
golf
just
course
trying
every
to
week,
clear himself.
That takes a little bit of time to get
Yeah,
used to.
never
You really
works
start to see
anymore.
your name on the leaderboard. So if you follow the trend, this is where they should be.
Oh. I've got to get the par here.
Lovely pitch.
Campbell
shot.
Gray making his
Just nipped
debut this
that
week.
ball
Yes.
off the turf.
Yes, the
Just
Richmond Football
flew through
Club.
the air beautifully.
Adding another
Sat
debutant.
down
Oh my
fairly
god,
quick
look how
as well.
far
Good
wide it
shot.
wants me to hit this. What is
Not out there
that?
too far.
You told me to
Trying
hit it
come
there.
back, but couldn't get there.
That's wild. Silly game.
That one in.
Never trust a person with 2 first names. That's
gonna
actually a
drop
good
them down
point,
the
yes.
leaderboard Just a bit.
Alright, well, I think
The
I'm...
eighth hole is a par 4.
It was a wild read of the green, wasn't it? It was definitely a bit cooked. I didn't remove the videos. I just made them unlisted.
The bigger hitters can easily
Yeah.
clear those 2 fairway bunkers, and in theory,
Yeah,
they
I'm just
just
gonna
a little
stream it.
bit
Like everything will be on this on the second channel, but I'm also live. I'm live on Twitch all the time because it's just easier. But yeah. As long as it's not in the bunker, then that'll work.
Nothing to fault there.
Oh.
Safely in the fairway.
I need a birdie here, just
Back right
for
full location
confidence.
here as he gets set for his second to the par 4.
You know, just for confidence, really. More than anything. Will I leave all the streams on the second channel public? Yep, for sure. Oh, shot. Maybe didn't need to pull it back as far.
It's a bit of a head turner,
Yes, sir.
really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
Far from the best shot you've seen today. Well, how about you come down here and you play the shot yourself? That's not a good shot. No!
Okay, that in for par here at
I wanted the
eighth.
birdie.
And he'll stay
Probably wouldn't have
at
missed it.
7 under.
George Lucas.
Well, whereas the 8th was a short par 4, nothing short about our closing hole here on this front side. The par
Well, the
5
commentators
topping
roasted
out
me
at
for my
585
absolutely
yards,
dog shit
the lowest hole on the course. That
approach,
said,
which was
birdie
not even
is
that bad.
not out of the equation. That is, if you can avoid the pot bunkers in the landing area off the tee. This one's starting.
Oh,
a
this
hair
has to miss the
right.
bunker. And it does.
That's the beauty.
Suppose if you change the angle of your drive there, go a bit wider to the right, you might be able to get on the green in 2 here for this par 5. Although I probably could still get on the green here for this. So we'll see how we go. Oh, this looks nice. Hold! Hold! It's not going to hold.
really hit that second shot on the button. To
Might be
this
able to chip
par
it, though.
five, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
All right. How will this work? Don't roll down the hill. Thank you. Can still get a birdie here.
We turn to Nota Begay the third for this look at birdie.
Yeah, it's just very slightly up the hill. I don't think it's going to move more than a ball or so to the right.
Pretty good read
Oh.
there. Definitely good speed, and it just skips.
Just flat out embarrassing that.
Disappointment there.
Let's scour the
Push it
interwebs.
in, and that'll be justified.
Find out what's happening elsewhere.
The backside begins here with the par 4 10th hole at 380 yards. The big hitters will feel like they can get
There's
it down
nothing
there
in the
pretty close. And approach
AFL
from the
26
right
front.
side might be a bit shorter, but you'll get a better angle if you
Supposedly.
come at it from the left.
Oh, what the hell is this? Yeah, right. It's a book. It says computer game. I guess. Dun, 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 dun. Nothing else in here. That's the algorithm. Oh, lol. Lots of golf videos. Were you watching golf videos, though? I wasn't streaming golf yesterday on YouTube anyway.
So a
That's
big
crazy.
drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second.
Alright, well, this just has to... Has to lob. Oh. Oh. The machine, it knows.
Okay, not too
It
bad
knows. Oh, does this not say I'm playing golf? It's got me in just chatting still. Oh, no, it does have me at PGA Tour. There you go. It's crazy. Come on. It's for birdie. It's got to be the line, right? Oh.
It's gonna miss right. And
What am
good
I
opportunity
getting the
to
read wrong, or am I
the
just
wayside.
pushing the stick wrong? Like, I can't tell half the time.
Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll stay right.
Like,
where
it's
he is.
throwing...
On to the 11th now, a par 4 at 452 yards. Best to keep it down the middle or to the right off the tee. That leads to
Like,
an
every
uphill
time
second
my
where
putting
you'll
is
most
just
likely have to take it right over
unforgiving.
that bunker that guards the front right portion of the green.
Let's go here. That's going into the bunker, isn't it? Oh, stop. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, no. That's a terrible
Little
shot.
Too much roll on the back end.
I'm
there.
literally
This is
right
gonna
next to a
wind up
bush.
diving into the
Oh, I'm
heavy
lucky the
stuff.
game is forgiving. This will be a long putt. Long way from the hole.
On the green, short, but plenty of real estate between the ball and the hole.
50-foot putt. Sorry, a 67-foot putt this is going to need to be. Alright, well, good luck. I'm going to kick a torp. Didn't work.
That is an excellent lag putt right there. Had the speed.
That was a Jack Ray Watt reference. Okay. Good luck. One of the all-time
That
moments
one finished
in
off
football
with
history.
16 for par.
Jack Rewalt telling the umpire
Will remain at 4 under.
that he was going to kick a torp.
Frank, this was
And the umpire saying good
supposed
luck.
to be moving day for our featured golfer, but instead
I've gone backwards.
wrong direction.
3 over.
Third par round.
Bogey, bogey, bogey.
Just took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah.
Went to Jack Rewalt torp and ended up with a Nick Watson. The Wizard. Producing absolutely no magic. Alright, this is the fourth. How many skill points do I have? 4. Can I put any more into putting because I'm so shit at it? No, I guess not. We'll do it the next day. You know what's wild? That Nick Dacos is going to be the
EA
captain.
Sports and the
That's
PGA Tour
wild.
so proud to present
He's
the
only
season-long
20.
race for the FedEx Cup. From Bandon Dunes on the central coast of Oregon, it's live final round coverage of the Pacific Championship. Well, we have already seen 3 scintillating, sometimes spectacular rounds of golf. By the time twilight comes calling
Oh,
later
I've
today,
overhit that.
we will have a champion as we check the Sunday leaderboard.
Into the
We're looking at a tie
people.
at the top at
Out of the way.
17 under.
This man's just trying to record it on his
And
phone, or has he got, what, a
not
betting
on
slip
the
there?
green, but not in a terrible
Suppose it's probably a
spot either,
scorecard, is what he's
sitting
got.
up in the short grass. Let's head out to the course and pick things up at the par 3 15.
Oh, that's better.
The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
Oh,
Good job
you
at
gotta
the
be
edge. Right by the
joking
hole,
me.
but he could not get it to go in. That
I thought it was
one
great football
safely
karma
for
with
a birdie.
Nick Watson missing
And
that
that's
goal
gonna
that he
move
got the
it
free
back
kick
down
for late in the
to even
game.
par.
I thought, great football karma.
Maybe the prettiest hole on the golf course, this par 4 16. A plethora of options off the tee.
I'm glad I only
Most
have to
end
hit
up
3 more holes
deciding
here
to
because
see
I have
just how close to the green they
been
can get it.
absolutely
Beware,
crap
though,
after
of
the first day of
ever-present
this.
Bandon Dunes pot bunkers, as well as some pretty thick gorse off to the right. This one working up the right side.
Whew.
Yeah, that's a
Beautiful
nice
shot.
swing.
Is that gonna get on the
Result
green? Jeez,
is
very
gonna be a
close.
tee shot that is
It's one of the
set up
best
just
feelings. A guy missing a shot for goal he didn't deserve. Exactly right. Get this in. Stay there. Beautiful.
Not a long putt, but a side hiller for birdie.
Oh, what is that? Come on. Perfect.
Ah, that a pure roll there.
Shooter McGavin will be
Down
proud.
for a birdie
When
here
is
at 16.
when is the next Happy Gilmore
He's in
movie
red
coming
figures
out?
now at 1
That
under
can't
par.
be far away,
A
surely.
lot of these holes here at Bandon Dunes have big, wide landing areas. That is not the case here at par 4 17. You'll need to thread the needle here with bunkers on either side, thick rough on the left, and a canyon to the right. But
Like,
safe
is that
drive in
coming
the
out this
fairway
year?
can
Next
yield
year?
a pretty good look at your second.
Late July. There you go. Jeez, it's a crisp sound sometimes. You rate it. Oh no. Stop. Stop it. That could have been disastrous.
Just 90 yards remaining here for his second into the par 4.
Come on. Ooh. Just. Oh no, why did it pitch that way?
Oh, that's not going to be good.
Oh. Yo, Widowy downloading this game right now.
14 feet to the hole.
Widowy hitting the Gwitty.
Oh, yeah. Worth the exhale there. That's good
Boom.
force. Here at 17.
It's about time.
And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. So now it's on to the 18th here at Bandon Dunes. The fog's starting to thicken up a bit as we reach this 558-yard
Mate,
par
I'm
five.
just the yawn king.
The key is avoiding the bunkers off the tee. Do that, and you'll have a good
I think
chance
the
to get
reason
out
this
of here
game is so
with a
addicting is
birdie,
because each hole only takes like a
maybe
minute,
even an eagle.
right? So like, you're already onto the next little puzzle. You know, golf's basically a puzzle game. That's not good.
And
It's also the lack of
that's a
downtime between
well-placed
holes.
bunker.
But it's also like it's
Plenty of
not
shots
intense.
Just like that one, as this indeed rolls into the sand.
That's a pretty good shot actually out of the bunker.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Never
Sand
intense,
takes
just in
away
bunkers.
Any chance of going for the green here too, but this is a nice recovery here to get back on track.
Oh, I don't think I've got anywhere near enough on that. Go the other way. Oh, it's still rolling. It's still rolling. Oh.
Well,
Back in the
had a good
sand
line of
trap.
fairway, but couldn't do anything with it. That comes up woefully short.
At least that's a better one.
Yeah, that was gonna
Surely
be
I
tough
can
to
get this
fly
into-
that all the way
into
to
par
the hole
territory.
out of the bunker, and this is
Finish
gonna
1
come up
under
a
at
good
least.
bit short.
Improve my conversion rate. Oh.
Got it there, but not quite on target.
Well, I probably deserve the bogue.
Okay,
Almost double.
a shake of the head as that one.
It was such a
is
strong
finished off.
start to this tournament,
He's gonna
though.
fall out of red figures, back down.
Like, I
to
was
even
on.
par.
I was looking so good.
So Frank, our golfer just could
You know,
not get things going here in this final round.
What a
and
time it would have
winds
been.
up a disappointing finish.
And hopefully it's not a bad habit too, because as we know, they normally give out trophies on Sundays, so you do not want to get in a habit of playing poorly on Sunday.
Brentos is convinced, and they say I'm not an influencer. What have I done? I've just influenced people to play this game, and I haven't even told you you should buy this game. I've just played it. That's all I've done. Apparently, I'm 62nd in the World Golf Rankings. Can we chuck more skill points into putting, please? Use code Twistie for 0% off. That's pretty much it. Yes, better than being a flu. When am I going to win one of these events? Or at least be in contention to win one of these events? You know? That's what I need. You have PC Game Pass anyway that comes with EA Play. Oh, does it come with EA Play? That's
EA
pretty good.
Sports and the International Federation of PGA Tours are proud to present a World Golf Championship. From Chambers Bay Golf Course, just outside Tacoma, Washington.
Paired nicely now.
It's first
I think
round
Ubisoft
coverage
is like
of the
kind of
EA
paired with the
Sports
PlayStation one as well.
Championship. We've got a full field ready to get rolling on this Thursday as we get a look at the early leaderboard. We've got a tie
But like
at the
this is
top
obviously where
and
most
40
games are
under
going.
par.
Is into this subscription model
Let's get out to the play as we
style
pick
of
things up at the
purchasing.
par 4-7.
That could
That one
be
looking a little
awful.
right.
Bounce! Oh no! This is in the rough, not the sand.
And that one a little wayward. It bounds off the fairway and right into the thick rough.
Yeah, well, it's just like PS Plus Deluxe is basically the PlayStation equivalent of Game Pass. which is what I have, which is why I've been able to download this without paying any more money.
Okay, so good work there to get
Not
this back
PlayStation
out
1.
into the short grass.
And really, this is not a bad spot to be, just a little short of the green. Certainly not out of the question to get away with a par.
Oh, that's nice. That's very nice.
Oh boy. Far
I
from
mean,
a good shot,
PlayStation
though.
1, great console.
And the computer dials this one up at 26 feet.
He's going to come back late. Not enough.
Just gonna sneak on by.
That's so crazy, dog. Start with a
Go
bogue.
ahead and finish that off. It's in for his
The
bogey.
booger. Booger
That
bogey.
won't help the cause one
Never a
bit.
did. Never good enough. Never good enough. Never, never.
Now to the 8th and a
Play
long
cricket.
par 5, Frank.
Fortunately, there's
No.
bunkers, just the dunes either side. The hole looks a
Sorry
little
to
narrow
disappoint
off the
you.
tee, but get down there,
It's
you'll
not how this
realise
works.
It's a fairly generous fairway. There's a little bit of mounding in this green, too, that actually slopes it back towards the player. So use that to your advantage.
Look at that. That's a cracking shot. To be fair, this is a very interesting hole. Play
solid.
golf.
Good draw
Now
in
that's
the
something I
fairway.
can get around. Birdie here, you reckon? Oh, it's a par 5. Surely, might even be able to get on the green here if we fire it low. Maybe it'll skid. You never know. Oh, it's not going to get on the green. It might bounce a bit back to the right. Oh, no. Oh, it's going to roll again. Oh, no. Stop.
Well, just a good solid shot right there with that.
Can I do a PSL video?
That's an impressive
I don't
lie,
think
really
they've
trying
updated the
to
teams
force
for it
that
yet,
three
but
wood
it
down
would have
get
to.
it as
There would need to
close
be a
as
reason for me to
possible
do
the
one.
green. That's two good shots if you
I don't
can't
just
reach the
like
par 5.
do videos for the sake of them anymore. They have to be. Oh, fucking gay. You know, I was fully expecting it to go down the path. But I should be able to get par here. That's a nice approach.
Lovely pitch.
G'day,
shot.
Vine.
Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Oh
That's gonna leak
my
out to the right and
god.
trickle away. Not the right read there.
I just fell to my
That
knees.
one finished off. It's a
At
bogey
Chambers
here
Bay.
at number 8. And he's going to fall back now to 1 over par.
That is disastrous. Hole in one. Let's go. Let's go. Hole in one. Let's make it happen. Oh, I've well and truly overcooked it. Oh my god. Ah, that's out of bounds, surely. It's not even close. Oh.
Ooh, and this is not good. That ball gonna be
No, that's not good at
unplayable.
all.
It is ruled out of bounds.
That's crazy. Why is it? I'm not even attacking it properly.
That might have been okay if it stayed in that thinner rough, but I think this popped
Like,
into that deeper
Why was
area.
it showing it was going to go so far? Crap. That's what that was. Oh my god. This is going to be like a five hit par 3 at least. Oh.
It happens. You have a tough hole.
Oh,
Time
he's
to
just-
pick up
he's
and
just
move
going,
on
"No,
after
that's
the triple
enough."
bogey.
It's enough.
Frank,
Game
what's
didn't
the
want to
player
embarrass me any
looking at
further.
On the 10th here at Chambers Bay.
Well, normally at a par 4, you're
Yeah.
just thinking blaze away, but this is one of the holes
If there was
really
like something
got
big
to
that happened in the
get the
PSL that was
ball.
worthy of me
Starts to
making a
narrow
video,
up.
then I would. It's the same thing with the IPL. Like I only make IPL
Those two
videos
short
if
bunkers
there's
that
like
come in around the 300
something
yard
big that
mark.
happens.
And that really sets
in the
yourself
IPL
up
that
for
makes me wanna do a
nice
video.
Sort of wedge. That's really the right way to play it. You don't have to take the trouble on in front here.
Beautiful tempo.
Like if
to
there's
that
a
swing.
scenario
This is
to
gonna
recreate.
wind up
Like Travis said,
squarely
hitting a
in the
million
fairway.
runs. Exactly right. If
A
you hit
nice
anything
round
less
number
than
here. Even
999,
100 yards coming up
then it's
for
not
his
worth it.
second.
That's me again, not doing enough, not getting enough power behind
Not
it.
sure what happened there. Wrong club selection, poor execution. Regardless, a lot of meat still on that bone.
It's not bad. My pattern of play is going like this all day.
17-foot putt here.
Start well, bugger it up somewhere in the middle, and occasionally
shot
deliver a
beyond
decent
there to
shot.
start the second 9. That's
But
in
5
for
over
par
is
here at 10.
awful.
And he's going to stay at +5. So one round in the books. Frank, how would you assess what you saw from this golf course?
I think the golf course was the star, Rich. Really, there's enough good holes out there, some strong
The golf
par
course was the
fours.
star. Well, it certainly wasn't me. I certainly wasn't the star. You know what I did? Nothing. Pathetic. Pathetic. One of these days. Choked. Yeah, well... I definitely won't be making the cut, you wouldn't think. Longest putt distance, 47. That's me. It's pretty good. Current score, 5 over. Projected cut line, 8 over. So I'm not even the worst. The projected cut line is 8 over.
EA Sports
Still time for me to
and the
mess it up.
International Federation of PGA Tours are proud to present a World Golf Championship. Today
All
from
right.
Chambers Bay in Washington, live second round coverage of the EA Sports Championship. Well, if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. We've currently got a tie at the top at 5 under par.
Look at the roll.
Yeah,
Look
that's
at the
a
roll.
beauty there to
That's a
get this second
beautiful
round
shot.
underway. We'll get right out to the action here as we head to the tee at
This man
the
has
par
some
4
thick
first.
cheeks. On his face. Alright, we'll just aim around here. Oh, did I overdo it? Hold. Oh, that is pure
That's
class.
an excellent shot. Inside that 10 feet circle, little long, little left, but still good.
This
Now.
a little under 10 feet for birdie.
Don't stuff it up.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here
Good
at
start.
one.
Good start to the day.
And he's got it back to
Good
4
start
over
to the
par.
day. Come on, can we
Now to the
can we
second
find a
hole
way
here
back
at
to get a
Chambers
you know
Bay,
couple? Can we
and
get a
Frank,
couple of
it is
birdies in a
not
row
really
here?
long
Another
to
par
get some
4.
trouble here.
Well, 281 yards really to the big long bunker that goes all the way to the green. So as long as you can avoid that, you don't have to hit driver down here. Just something that's going to be a little short of that. You're still only going to have 100 yards really, or just
Oh,
over
that's
100 yards
cooked.
in for your second shot. A really good chance too to get off to a good start.
And that is
Nice.
into the bunker. So birdie at the first, but it'll be hard pressed, Frank, to make birdie from there, I would think.
Yeah, it's not out of the question though, Rich. You know, with a good second shot, he should still be able to get this on the green.
That's okay.
That's actually a pretty good shot, really. I know that's not exactly close to the hole, but out of the fairway bunker, safely on deck.
Oh, look at the read on this one. It'd be an outrageous shot if it went in. Not
That is
bad.
a really good putt. Got it to throw out the anchor right near the hole. That's well done. That
Nicely done.
finished off for par here at the second.
Good way to get out of that after we ended up in the
+4.
sand, you know.
At the third
It's so hard to get it, like,
Frank,
perfectly
and what
straight.
are we staring at here?
This green is anything other than symmetrical, so be very,
This
very
is a par
cautious
three.
on where the flag is. Anything in the middle of the green you can putt to the corners. Well, if you can call them corners. More like ragtails, but beautiful par 3.
Oh. It's into the people. For the rough.
And that
It's okay.
is not the spot to be. Now from an awkward lie, a second to the par 3.
Dan, I overdid it. Although it's not terrible. It'll be a tough shot. Find a way to make it work.
15 feet away.
Oh!
Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by.
It's so close. It's so mentally damaging. Missing a putt that's so close, man. Like, genuinely.
Home in for a bogey here at the third. And he'll fall back now to 5 over par.
So sad. Back to 5 over.
Frank, here on the 4th tee, you get a good look, don't you, at what Chambers Bay really is all about.
It's framed beautifully, Rich, by the bunkers there, left but short off the tee, plus the ones down the right
Yes.
side. You can see everything.
Good,
in
bad,
front of you.
ugly.
The hole does bend to the right. This is
Just wait
another
till you
one where
experience it
you've
in
got a generous
person.
fairway, but don't be
Never.
fooled by it. It's fairway first.
Tough par 4 measuring 495 yards.
I mean, I've played mini golf and I'm pretty rubbish at that.
Nope, that wasn't the right line, and he'll pay the price as this ball gonna run off the fairway and into the bunker.
There's no way I can hit this that far. Just go the
listen,
shortcut
I
here.
think is if you find the bunker, you're just asking for trouble. Short of the green and a lot of work to do to salvage par.
Oh my word. Every emotion you feel now is amplified 10 times.
This gonna be equally as tough. Another try to get this up and out.
Oh my goodness. It was there.
Okay,
Like,
not
I
too
am
bad
riding an
there.
emotional
In
roller coaster.
gimme range, but a good chance to possibly walk away only down a stroke. This hole really taking its toll now.
Yes, it is taking its toll on me.
Yeah, that's a good roll. And that in for a 6 here at the par 4.
A double
And that's gonna
bogey,
move him
10
all the way
over.
down
What was the
to
cut? The
plus
cut
10.
was 8 over, so we're not making the cut. Which, to be fair, did not deserve
So remember,
to make the cut
here
after the
in this event.
performance
Our featured golfer will
that we
work
had
to do over
there.
the weekend to
Not
try and
good.
claim this EA.
not good at all. Got to rise. I didn't make. Hang on, how am I still in this? Hang gotta get out of this. How am I in the third round? Surely the cut was not that bad. I need to improve something. Is it the control? Yeah. Give me more spin. Something like that. How am I like 11 under? This is wild. Showed on that last scorecard that it was out to
EA
a plus
Sports
13
and
projected
the
cut.
International Federation
That
of
is
PGA Tours
wild.
are proud to present a World Golf Championship. Today from the Pacific
13
Northwest
over
and
is
Chambers
what's
Bay
the
Golf
cut?
Course, live third round coverage of the EA Sports Championship.
This is a par 4.
Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Nobilo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Diana Stephen as we check
No, it's not
the
going.
Saturday leaderboard.
It's not going
On
anywhere
top
near where
is
I wanted it
Hideki
to.
Matsuyama. He sits at 10 under par. Time to head out to the course as we pick things up on the tee at the par 4 12th.
I might get a birdie after that. But let's be
That'll
honest,
do
we've
just fine.
we've seen how I putt. It's not very good.
This from about 10 feet. Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie here at number 12.
That has put me
A
back to
rare
10 under.
step in the right direction as that scores back to 10 over par.
Crazy.
Now at the 13th
So
hole
far
here at
behind,
Chambers
though.
Bay, and Frank, this one bends to the right.
But
Par
we are
4.
trying.
It doesn't mean that you have to cut it or move the ball in that direction. Ideally, really, anything down the left side of the fairway would be well suited for this hole. There is a central bunker that sort of protects the front and middle of the screen.
Like the first
You
couple
can
of, I know
come in
you said
left-
Mercy
left
Line, but
of
like the
that,
first
all
couple
right
of tournaments I
but
played,
this
I
is a
wasn't
beefy
getting,
par four on the card, and you are not losing
I
ground.
wasn't making the cut. Now obviously I've made the cut a fair few times.
So a breeze at his back as he readies his second to the par 4.
If it rolls down the hill, it might end up on the green. No, not happening. It's in this little
That
awkward
one's
spot.
running so hot.
I just want to hit it like here.
Just nothing really on that chip shot. Just it's a waste.
Oh god. Why does this feel like it's gonna be such a hard read? Yeah. Oh!
Kidding? This game's unfair sometimes. That looked in the whole way.
That sucked.
Okay, that one finished
I
off.
couldn't
It
see
is a
it 'cause my
bogey
guy
here
was in
at
the way.
unlucky number
And then it
13.
just.
And
Oh.
with it, he's going to fall
I
even
agree. Get
further
out.
down this leaderboard.
Terrible.
Well
Terrible
above par.
decision making.
Frank, this is the
Dude,
fifth
it's
par
just-
4 in a row, and they're not easy. This one here at 14, really a
I
daunting
cannot
tee shot.
believe
That's
it!
why it's called Cape Fair. A true Cape hole in golf, Rich, is when you've got to decide how much you want to bite off when you
Even
hit
if you
across
hit
the
it over
slight
here.
dogleg. And,
How is
and
this a
this one,
four?
really, you're going to be rewarded the further left you can go. There is one little bunker in the middle of the fairway that you have to avoid. That's going to be 320 or so yards off the tee. This hole, 546 yards. You're going
Stay
to see
there.
a variety of second shots.
Stay
or
there.
the length
Oh,
of second shots
where's it
here,
going?
determined purely by the
Stay
bravery
in.
of the tee shot.
Don't roll down the hill.
And that was flirting with disaster the whole way, and it's going to wind up hopping into the bunker.
I'll be
Really,
lucky
when
to
you
get
think
away
about
with
it,
this
the
again.
chances of getting the ball on the green from that distance probably less than 5%. So all in all, a little short and not too bad.
And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay.
Or did I not get enough on it? Yet again, we have failed to nail the putt.
Safely in.
It's honestly like 90% of the problem is putting.
He's going to fall even further below par.
Which sucks.
Frank, normally in a golf course, you don't want to spend too much time.
But
in
it's
the
all
trees,
about
with the trees
precision.
around the trees. But part of me
Something I
wants to go
don't
up
have.
and hug this tree because he's all alone. It's the only tree on the whole golf course.
Well, I know you're a tree hugger, Rich. I really do. But at 246 yards, when they play this off the back tee of the US Open, believe me, nobody's hugging that tree. They're just trying to make three.
They're talking about that tree in the distance. Roll down the hill.
Speed a factor here down the slope for his second.
Oh!
Had to take the boxing gloves off on that one. No touch whatsoever, and this is a long, long putt coming back.
This would be a bonus from 25 feet away.
What the... What? What is this read? It's like hit it up the hill and it will roll back down the hill. No way, fam. What if you get it in? Alright. Well, we'll give it a go. I don't think it's going to work.
Nope. Good effort, but that's going to wander a few feet by.
What is that? It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him. Spoiler, it didn't. Oh
Okay,
my
a bogey
god.
here at the 15th.
Oh, you love
That's
to
gonna
see
drop
it.
him even further
You
down the
just love to
leaderboard.
see it. Damn. I just want this tournament to be done. I just need this tournament to be done. You know, it needs to be gone, deleted from existence, and finished. You know? Dan, do you have a handicap? I don't do anything other than... And I think the last time I've gone to the driving range was like 5 years ago, I'll be honest.
Well, without a doubt, a disappointing Saturday for
I-
our featured golf.
my handicap would
High
probably be like
expectations
10
coming in,
to
but it's an
15.
over par round, leaving a
How many holes are there?
back.
Rich,
18.
the statistics
My
side,
handicap's
I
probably
actually
30.
Sort of enjoyed seeing someone struggle. I know you don't want to hear that, but we see people play so well week in, week out. It's nice to see someone.
I don't think
show
I'd be
us
that
it's gonna
bad,
be
but-
hard.
Till next time, for our entire cast
Yeah.
and crew, I'm Rich Lerner.
I'd struggle.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So long,
I would struggle.
everybody.
How did I make the cut again? If I never played, it would be like 40 plus. There you go. There was a guy on my Europe trip who has a handicap of
EA
1.
Sports
last
and the
year.
PGA
You're
Tour.
like, dude,
so proud
that's
to
crazy.
present the season-long
IRL
race
golf
for
stream.
the FedEx Cup.
I would actually do
Chambers
it.
Bay Golf Course, just outside Tacoma, Washington. It's the final round of the EA Sports Championship.
Live stream it.
It is the great challenge that all these golfers face, trying to string 4 solid rounds together, trying
Gotta get
to
some friends,
best
though.
Mother Nature and this course, and trying to beat the entire field as we check the leaderboard. Your leader is Japan's Hideki Matsuyama. He sits at 10 under par. So out to the action we go as we
What am I
catch up
eating?
with
Just a
our
cookie.
golfer
Just a
on
protein
the tee
cookie.
at the par 4
Lock it
13.
in. There you go. T-dubs can take me somewhere. Don't go off the green again. G'day, Eric's Lost Bro. Watching on YouTube. Hello, welcome in. Oh, I couldn't even see where the bloody power marker was. But I've ended up hitting a great shot.
Lovely pitch shot.
If I come to
Just
Perth,
nipped
I
that
might
ball
be in
off the
Perth
turf.
in October.
Just flew through the air beautifully.
Because
Sat
I
down
might come for
quick as
the
well. Good shot.
professional wrestling. The World Wrestling Entertainment. Because John Cena will
Well
be there.
judged. That is in for par here at 13.
So, haven't locked it
And
in,
that's
obviously.
gonna
I'll
keep
wait
him
till the
right
dates
where
and stuff
he
are
is.
announced. But I'll probably come for the whole weekend if that's the case.
Right now to the 14th hole, and this is the 5th consecutive par 4 here at Chambers Bay. And by this point, the players will know whether they're on their game or off their game.
At 546 yards, this hole can be shortened considerably if you choose to take a brave line down the left side. You can chew off as much as 70 or 80 yards. But once again here, because the hole bends to the left, you've really got to know which direction that wind is coming from.
I just didn't want to roll down this
That is
stupid
way
hill.
right.
Hopefully at least this rolls down far enough. Just get out of the rough!
That ball went straight down into the heavy rough. It's going to take a heroic effort to reach this green in 2. It's his second from a dreadful lie.
Don't. Gee, I thought that was definitely going into the other thing.
Right there to advance that ball down
The lowest
the
you got your
fairway.
handicap
That
to was
not
3.
Easy from there.
You're a junior pro
3
from the
wood
age
out of
7 to
rough.
40.
I
That's
mean, who
crazy,
watches
Valley.
Tiger Woods, Jack Nicklaus.
Epic stuff. Nice. Dean, can you please do an AFL 26 career mode like you did with Richmond and West Coast? If the game's good, yeah. Oh, I didn't get the power right. Since when do I read YouTube chat? If it's on the second channel, I probably will.
Well read. That's in for a bogey 5. And
I've actually got to
he's gonna
start
fall
planning
even
the
further
career modes,
down
to be
this
honest.
Leaderboard well above par.
And the intro
Last
videos
Frank,
that I'll
a break
associate
for
with
those
them.
long par 4s. We just played 5 par 4s in a row.
No
Now
water
on
in
to
this.
Par 315.
I need water.
And also, as you can see in the distance, you can
G'day,
actually see
ABPS.
a tree. One of the
Welcome.
few that are on the golf course. Hence the name of 15. It's called Lone Fir. Not overly long, just a little short hole.
If you guys are feeling lonely in
But
the
in
YouTube
the
chat,
US
feel free to
Open,
come to
obviously they
Twitch.
can play it at around 250 yards
As well.
It's just a fun par 3. But check where that flag is, because sometimes 3 is a good score here. But an easy flag position, then go
Is
straight
it?
at it.
No, I'm already fucking 12 over. Am I? It says 15th. Oh no, that's the hole. I mean 57th place. I was like, lol. I overcooked this last time. And I've just overcooked it this time. Maybe you put your stream on your Switch.
from the
Does Switch
bunker.
have a Twitch
Just
app?
a little splash out on this par 3.
I remember when Switch first came out, it didn't have like anything on it. Like no entertainment apps. Gee, that's a good hit. Maybe it has a YouTube
Line
one.
may have been a
Because I remember they were very much against putting like
but all in
Netflix on
all,
it and stuff.
Not a bad shot out of the bunker.
It does have a YouTube app. Oh, slightly overhooked. Oh, yes.
Good putt. That's in for par here at 15.
Nice putt.
And he's going to stay
Fair enough.
right where he is.
I'm an Essendon fan, and do you think we can win on Friday? Who are you playing? Oh, Collingwood. No.
Now to the par 4, 423 yards, 16th hole. What's the right play, Frank?
Fairway first once again. You'll see the slope of the fairway from the left to the
And
right
I will
side.
be-
Means move your aim down that
I will
left
be,
side to make this fairway
going for the Tigers
that
tomorrow.
much bigger. And of course, then when you
Obviously,
hit into
I've
the
even
green,
tipped Richmond
you're
this
really
week,
gonna have to flight that second shot
which is
properly.
a
It's
rare
like
thing to do.
tabletop green.
Oh, I realised it was Anzac Day. I don't know the fixture every week. I only know who my team plays.
This maybe a touch right.
And it's not as if my team is mathematically
Just
going
what
to
you want
be
at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm. Hit
playing
fairways,
finals, so I don't
hit
need
the
to worry
middle of
about
the club face.
other
That's what they did,
teams.
right there.
and how their
Second shot coming up. and
seasons
we say
affect
hello
my
to
seasons.
Iona Stephen.
Yeah, we're looking at 132
That's a
yards from the
great
flag
shot.
stick. Wind into the face, so you'll definitely need to account for that.
Perfect. Onto the green. It's a little bit further back from the
And that
You
one
know, the
barely
hole,
makes the front of the
60-foot
green.
putt.
Realise if you just miss hit the middle of the club by quarter of an inch, you lose 10%.
But anything's possible. Like, look at this hole. Do you reckon I can hit this? Do you reckon it can be done? Back it in. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Why is it there? Why didn't it go
From
further
far
than that?
away, anything inside of 5 feet, it's pretty darn good.
Should have gone in. Your parents have corporate box tickets to Freo Adelaide. Nice. You'll be able to watch the Dockers lose.
Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par
Wait,
here at
tomorrow. It's not
16,
tomorrow. It's on Friday.
and he'll remain
Tomorrow's Richmond
right
to Melbourne.
where he is. Just 2 holes left to
Tristan?
play. Now a par 3.
I don't know what AFL 26 will be like. It's obviously
Trouble, Frank,
not
down the
no any no no. There's no nothing. We know nothing about it.
At the 16th, and there's a chance you can be
I don't think it will
derailed,
get
which is
delayed.
what this hole's called.
Will I stream it when it comes out? Yes, I will. Of course.
Difficult par 3, you can see the bunker
And my
there in
reaction when we
front,
beat the
so
Blues
once
was
again, wind conditions.
amazing.
This
I
is
loved
gonna
it.
probably
Loved every minute of
require
it.
one of the best tee shots,
I already have
especially
put like
in the
all
closing
of my
stages
skill
of the
points into
US
putting. It has not helped me very much. I need to put it into like the spin now, so I can control the ball a bit more. Stay on the green.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now from a tight lie, this his second.
Come on, get in. Oi. AFL 2 will be like all the other AFL games, mid. You know what? You're not wrong. You are not wrong.
This is a 16-footer.
But that's what we love about them. Is that they're not an accurate representation of the sport, and they never will
Quite
be.
online, and that'll drift a couple feet by.
Personally, I'm looking forward to AFL 3. My Evo 2 is technically
Finished
AFL
off
4,
with a bogey here at 17.
so that makes 23 AFL
And he's gonna fall
5.
even further below par.
Like AFL 4 was the internal name for it. Can I simulate this? I'm sorry, I'm sick of these holes. I'm playing them all garbage. It's alright, this is the last hole. See you, Eric. Have a good one, mate. Just wait until AFL
James
10.
Bay was designed as a walking golf course, and it was designed to have fun. And
It'll be
test
called
every
AFL
department
Live
in your
10.
game. A team will do that. It probably gives
AFL
you more
Premiership
trouble
Edition
on both
10.
sides of the hole than any other hole
AFL
on the golf
Bunker
course.
10. Oh, God.
And that will almost certainly necessitate a layup
Why was there
as
no
that is
trailer?
into the bunker
I
off
don't
the
know
tee.
the answer to that question. It'll probably
Looking
have
for a
one soon.
rousing finish, a second out of the sand at 18.
Maybe they didn't think it's worth showing at this point. AFLX, yes.
Okay, that's a good safe
Surely.
play. Get it
Do I still
back
play Rocket
out
League? I do
into
still play
the
Rocket League.
fairway. Get some distance if
Am I
you
still
can,
rubbish at Rocket League?
and
I'm
get set to
still
try and
very
make a
rubbish at
good
Rocket League.
third on this par 5.
Come on. Nice. What game is this? This is PGA Tour.
The ball is on the green. That's about all I can say with that. With a short wedge in hand, you'd expect that certainly be much closer.
The EA one, not the 2K one. Alright, well, what's this one expecting me to do? Go up the hill, let it roll after that. Okay. Well, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Ah.
Yeah,
To be honest, 2K is much better.
That one, but that's a decent
Yeah,
effort.
but I don't have to pay for this one. Because I already pay for PlayStation Plus, so...
So he'll finish up there.
Yeah.
It's a par here at 18. And that'll be a final round score of 70.
$13 over. Great
So
finish.
Frank, all things considered, not a weekend to remember.
I was
for our
literally
featured
25
golfers.
shots off the
Hey,
pace.
You can't win them all, right?
25
No,
shots
that's
off
for
the
sure.
pace.
But, hey, they beat half the field.
So for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay the third, and
But I still made the fourth day. You know? Please pray that I get selected for the footy team for your high school. Well, good luck. All the very best to you. $56. Yes, it was a terrible performance. I'm aware of how bad my performance was. The ocean course at Kiowa Island Golf Resort.
EA Sports
Nice.
and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the ocean
Doug
course at
Yim.
Kiowa Island, we bring you
Started
first-round
well.
coverage of the Carolina Open.
PGA 2K25
This
came
is
out, but
gonna
I don't know
be
if that's
a
new news.
compelling
I
4
mean,
days
I don't know
of
when that came
live
out, to be
storylines
honest.
to follow as we
I don't know
move
when the
through
golf season
weekend
starts
and
/
take a
ends.
look at the leaderboard here in round 1. On top
This is
is
gonna
the former
swing.
Texas Longhorn Doug Ginn. He's off to a 4-under start. So let's get you out to the
Oh,
action.
nice
on the
shot
turn
in the end.
As we head to the tee at the par
Considering the
4 10.
wind had absolutely cooked it. Can that stay there? Stop it. You. See, that guy set a new Corn Ferry record. He shot a 58.
Walking the course today, let's bring in
I'm not
Nota
really
Begay
across the
third.
world of golf,
118 left to the hole.
but if you
Standing
say
on the
so,
wrong side of par
then
right
that
now,
sounds
looking
like
to get
something
back
that's
to even.
impressive. That's okay.
That's got to be
Would've been better if it was on the
Good run
green,
from
but-
fairway and the approach winds
My
up
Rocket
in.
League rank used to be like Diamond 1. It's probably like Plat 3 now. Or used to be like Diamond 2, actually. I was champ at one point, but those days are gone. Those days are gone. Is that going in? No.
That
But it's
is
1
a
foot to the hole.
good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place.
Maybe the season is January to
Just
August,
a
then
few
playoff
feet
stuff
for
is
par.
like late August, early September. Okay. Interesting.
So that in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay at 1 over.
I don't really play FC25 too much. I played it when it first came out, and I would play like the clubs with my friends, but that's
This
it.
par 5, it looks very easy to hit it down the left side.
Well,
And
yeah,
actually
tennis has like a
that
1 year
will go
rolling
down the right side, and the reason why
sort of
is this fairway actually kicks or cambers
fixture,
from
and
right to
then
left. So anything down
the
middle,
finals are
chances are it's
in
gonna finish
October.
rough.
Oh
Find
shit,
a
that's not
fairway,
coming
then
back
this hole
enough.
opens up.
Oh,
That's
into the
actually, this is a
fairway bunker
terrible
on this
shot. Yeah,
par
he
5,
he
and that's
looks
a long
upset
way
because
home from there.
yeah. Although the wind will
Make sure
actually
you
bring
catch
this back onto the
clean one,
course,
his
so I
second
can
to the par
afford to just
5.
go and whack it out there. Okay, maybe can't afford to whack it out that far, but
Oh dear, that looks thick in
You know.
there. I'll make this about 100 yards. Third shot.
yeah. Right. Oh no, not in the water. Not in the water, sir. Hold. Oh, don't do that.
It's tough to take an extra club out of that lie, Rich, because it's always in the back of your mind. If you hit it properly, it's going to email the green.
Gave that one everything he had, and he really gouged it.
It's for
Still,
birdie.
it was short.
Oh. Oh. Oh my god.
Lovely pitch
That
shot.
is so
Just
sad.
nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
So that brushed in for
I got the
par
par,
here
though.
at 11.
Considering
And
I
he's
like
right where
completely
he is.
butchered the start of that, this is a pretty good result at the end. You know.
The 12th at
Hey, do you know
484
anything
yards
about AFL
sometimes
26?
feels like
No,
two
I don't know
balls
anything.
wrapped into one.
I know as much as everyone
All we're
else.
seeing is, a
They
nice
revealed
expanse
it,
of fairway.
and
But stand
then
over your second,
they've released nothing
and you'll
since.
see that lagoon set right up on the edge of this green.
Gee, that's a great shot.
And that,
I like
good-looking
it.
shot there, well placed in the fairway.
Don't you have connections at Big Ant? No?
From the fairway,
I don't work
Yoda,
there.
This is second.
160
I
to
ask
the
them
hole.
things.
Pin is
I
very
say hello.
accessible here, right in the center of the green.
I don't know anything. Your line of questioning is very funny to me. That's a fantastic shot. When is Cricket 26 coming? Probably in October, November.
I know it's 10 feet, but come
Ask
on,
them
what
for
a little
gameplay
bit
footage and
faster.
upload it. No.
9 feet remaining here for birdie.
That's not how it works. Who is this man? It was me. Get in. Oh,
Well done. That one rolled in for a birdie.
I made a putt. Get in. Your team won cricket title last month undefeated. That's a huge result.
2021
Awesome stuff.
PGA Championship. This par 4 13.
You know, for someone who has genius in their name, you're really not asking
eventual champion, Phil Mickelson.
the
What makes
smart
it so hard, Frank?
questions.
Just, there's nothing comfortable on this hole, Rich. It's actually one of my favorite holes, and one of the reasons why you see the
This is
the
one
sort
of his
sandy
favourite holes,
bunkery
isn't it?
area there on that
One of
left
his
side,
favourites.
all perfectly in play for a tee shot. So now the decision is: do I hit it short of them? If I do, I have a longer second shot. Do I challenge them? Well, if I don't find the fairway, now I'm in bigger problems. And that's just the tee shot. The second shot, that water laps almost right up to that right edge of
This
the
is
green.
actually very.
I think it's a
You know what I
great
like
par
about this
four.
game is
That's a tough breeze to allow from coming from the right.
the
Did an excellent
courses
job of adjusting for that breeze.
look
The tee
really
shot finishes
nice.
up in the fairway.
But I also like I have watched golf a few times in my life because I would have many like 7 a.m. shifts for work, right? Oh, no.
That is right.
Oh,
That
no.
May be gone. No, that's offline and direct.
So you're just going to personally insult me for asking some questions? No, because you're kind of like coming across very demanding. It's not a personal insult. I'm just telling you, your line of questioning is not really making sense. Don't make this a thing. Like, honestly, there's no malice in what I'm saying. Like, it's just, come on. If I don't know anything, I don't know anything. Don't be like, you know something. I don't know anything. If I knew something, I'd probably make a video about it. Forgive me for getting asked the same 700 questions a day and trying to give a different answer every time. Have I hit this into the water again? No, I haven't. It's just that you don't know anything about the game. And that's fine. It comes out in literally 2 weeks.
Set from the bunker. This is
And
fifth
when
shot.
it does come out,
Just a short
or
bunker
even
shot.
probably before then,
Open
and they
the
give
feet
us
up,
some
open the
information,
club face up,
you'll
let it splash
be
out.
able to make a bit more of an informed decision then. As for right now, It's not my fault they haven't released anything. That's up to them. Yeah.
That's good effort. Certainly not the worst shot.
Dan, you
we've
should go
seen
back
on
to
this
ignoring
hole.
YouTube
That
chat.
was pretty
No,
darn good.
I'm trying to be better. It's about education. That will get in.
Okay, that one.
Was that a
on
bogey?
line,
That was a
good
double
par.
bogey?
It's a double bogey.
Because I hit it into the
Here's
water,
par
didn't I?
4.
Yeah.
And that's going to move him back
Crazy.
to 2 over par. The par 3 14th, one of the most
Guys, I'm
beautiful
live
holes
on
the
Twitch.
ocean course, but also
That's where the
one
main
of the
chat
most
is.
treacherous at
That's where the main
238
chat
yards.
is. If you're on
Miss the
YouTube,
green
that's
here,
fine. You're allowed to be on YouTube, but you're gonna miss
easily
majority of the
staring at
conversation that
bogey
happens.
or worse.
Where are these other chats? Where are they? Where could they be? Yes. That's where the Prime stream. I'm trying to include you today, YouTube. Okay? I'm trying. Please don't make me regret my decisions. This is a nice hit. Oh, no. No. It was looking so well. It was going so well. And I fucked it.
Looking back up from behind the green, a second to this par 3.
Genius. I'm literally the least serious person you'll know. I am not attacking you in the slightest. Chill. Goodness. Why do people think I'm serious? Do I look like a serious person to you? Do I look like a serious person to you? When was the last time I did something serious? That's a great question. People call me intimidating. You love to see it. That'll go in.
Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And he'll remain at 2 over par.
Yeah.
The 15th is
It is a
par
devious
4
pin
at
placement, yes.
466 yards. The landing area is a little more benign.
Do you
than
think
some
we've
of the
played
other par
extra
4s
shit
on the
today?
course,
I feel like
but
I've been extra
missing
shit.
left up near the green is where the score could really start to add up.
I don't know whether it's the courses. Maybe I'm only good in the big courses, like at the Players. Yesterday when we were at the Players,
Yeah,
I
good
was
swing and a good result.
I was on fire.
That is safely
I was
into the
birdie
fairway.
after birdie, after par,
Now note his second
after
from the
missed eagle
fairway.
shot. You know, there was
147
lots
to the
happening.
hole cut right in the middle.
Oh, there's not enough on that. Get up the hill.
That's a disappointment right there, Frank.
Yeah, green light.
I
special,
think I'm
really.
just
Come
missing a
on,
lot of my
considerably
approach
short.
shots. Like I've got on the green a lot less. And it has really affected me. And that's probably why my
The
putting's
strike was
been pretty
fine on the pitch
ordinary.
shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
I know that you're super short because of your player career mode. Yes, that is a fact. But what you don't know is I'm also super jacked. Like, I can lift 400 pounds.
Nope.
And that's just with one finger. That's really what you don't get from the career modes.
Okay, that's going to be finished off for his bogey. And he'll fall back now
How's that,
to
bogey?
5 over par.
All of these courses I've played have not been in my favor. Yeah. It's like
So
that one
round
dude
complete,
who
and
just
Frank,
is
this
just doing the
such a good
one
field this
trap,
week. We may see the cream
which
rise to the
whenever
top
I
come
see it,
Sunday.
I'm
I
like,
hope you're right.
it's just giving Homer Simpson in The Simpsons. You know, when he just does the one arm workout with the bicep curl, day after day after day, and then he obviously gets huge because of it. Play the course at Mar-a-Lago. Am I Donald Trump? I'm just playing whatever the career mode tells me to play.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour.
And as for AFL match vlogs, I don't do them because I just enjoy going to the football and not needing to think about making a video out of it. Otherwise I would, you know. But I like going to the football, enjoying the football, and not needing to worry about filming stuff. Which I think seems pretty fair. Like when I first did the vlogs, when I was the OG of the OGs, to do the vlogs.
So let's get out and join
Needs
the
6
fray
under to
as
make
we
the cut
pick
here.
things
Is that what
up
it
on
said?
the tee at the par 5
Well, I haven't started very well, have I? It's straight into the sand.
And that will end all thoughts of going for this par 5 and 2. That's into the fairway bunker.
Cut line, oh yeah, cut line is a 1 over. And I got 4 holes to get there. This is par 5, so I'd probably need an eagle. Or a birdie. Mate, I'm just bunker to bunker. It's like that Ariana Grande song. I feel like my heart is stuck in bunker to bunker golf course.
But this is a nice
That's not the
recovery
line,
here
but
to get
should
back
be
on
the line.
track.
3 eagles, just like the West Coast, yes. Oh, it's not even going to make the green. That's... Oh.
Well, had a good lie in the fairway, but couldn't do anything with it. That comes
Do I think
up
Bolter's
short.
punishment was fair?
So this one gonna
Well,
have to
yeah, it's
carry
handed
a
out by the
long
courts. You can't argue with the courts. They literally make the rules of the world.
Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand. And that race is right.
Hawthorn are actually in significant trouble if you listen to champion data. Because they say Hawthorn are the 2nd worst team at scoring off turnover.
Yes.
Or 3rd worst team at scoring off
That is
turnover.
in to save par.
Which is something they really need to
That's 7 over par.
fix if they're any sort of a
More
chance.
fun now from Pete Dye here at the par 4 12th. This
Innocent
is the
until
widest
proven
fairway
guilty.
on the golf
Bolter is
course,
innocent.
but then it
What do you
is
mean?
one
He
of the
pled guilty.
narrowest approaches.
He got sentenced because he was guilty. There was video footage of him being guilty. What
The drive
part
here
of
and
that do
13
you
has to be
not
spot on.
understand?
This one has bunkers, but both
Wild.
second shots will have water in play.
Shot.
Yeah,
Crazy.
all about hitting the fairway here.
I will be
and
going to the football
right
tomorrow,
where you
yes.
wanna be.
I will be going.
This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze.
Into the breeze. I'm just going to swing and hope. Oh, it's going right in the bunker. Oh, no, it's not. Ooh, no, it's not. Nice. Could potentially get a chip in here. No, not getting that. Is this a 4 or a 5? Is this for par? I think this is for par. It's always been that, like, it's actually not been the putting that has been too bad today. It's been the shot before the putt.
No missteps there. It is a
Yeah.
par here at 12.
What account am I streaming on my YouTube? It is my youtube.com/Twistie without the 3. It's the only
Par
difference
4
between the 2
13 here at the
channels.
Ocean
One of them
Course
has a
is
3, one of them
beauty
has not.
landing strategy off the tee. Challenging the canal running down the right side allows you to possibly short the ball, but playing away
Yeah,
from
the
canal
channel
brings a
will
cluster of
predominantly
putt bunkers
host
into play
all of the
left.
non-footy cricket streams. And then it will also have, I guess, non-footy cricket videos. Just for anything else to live on. That better make the fairway, and it just
Ball's
scrapes
back the
in.
fairway. I guess it's better to be lucky than good.
Better to be lucky than good, he said. That's a great hit. If that... Oh my goodness.
What a great
That is-
strike with the
that
fairway
is a
wood.
fantastic
Just
shot.
nailed it through the gap. And ever
Yeah.
so close. Look where it's finished too.
Look
Great
where
shot.
it's finished. Oh. Sensational shot. Now don't mess up the putt.
Nicely done there. That's in for birdie here at 13.
Huge.
And he gets it back to 6 over par.
Par 3 14th hole, and this one is a stunner, isn't it?
It looks
Par
good,
three,
but it's
alright.
not much fun to play.
Let's,
When you look down there, you might as well be hitting on the top of a pyramid. And look at the way it falls off, down to that sandy area on the left, a good 10 feet below. If you finish
gonna
up
have to
short,
just
it's going to
really
roll all the way
undercut
back
the
to the tee
power
box
on
that
this.
way. Good 10 feet short. If you miss it on the right, well, that's about 10 feet below level.
Oh,
putting, so
still
I'm not even
massively
talking about the
overhit
back
it.
of the green. Please, please, hit the green.
Horrible.
Boy,
That's
that
my
ball
favorite
got
video
caught in
game
breeze, and it
of all
was
time.
Just along for the ride. Much too firm there. Still work to do to get this on the green. This is second.
Or just currently. Again, not a great.
Oh, boy.
It's going to be a 50-foot
Far
putt.
from a good shot, that.
I mean, this does look a pretty straight on hit. Hello. Hello. You
Well, that's a
bastard.
strain off the next one.
Good lag putt right there.
Yeah. Just undid all the good work of the last hole.
Safely in. Near to bogey here at 14. And he'll slide a bit further here to 7 over par. So that's where this tourney will end for our featured golfer. Their 2-round score falling outside
Projected
the
cut line was 2
And
over.
if you
Did not
focus
make
on-
the cut. Which I'm kind of glad about. Again, I was just having a poor day at the office. I'll see what kind of skill points I've got at the moment. I feel like I need... You did not make the cut. Yeah, that's fine. Skill issue. You are not eligible for the Masters. Oh, that's so sad. Harbour Town. Okay, let's look at we've got 4 skill points. What can I put them into? Let's improve my driving accuracy. And what about, is the recovery the spin? What should I invest in? Yeah, just give me more miss-hit window. I think that's been my problem. Excuse me, Jack. Jack in the YouTube comments, can you just chill a bit for a minute there? Please, I want both YouTube and Twitch to be reasonable people in their chats. Don't be causing dramas. Can't they coexist?
EA Sports.
Can we
and
not
the
just
PGA Tour
coexist?
proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the famed Harbortown Golf Links in South Carolina, it's opening round coverage of the RBC Heritage. This promises to be a fun 4
All right,
days.
we're back,
lot of
not on a
storylines
beach.
to get to as we check out the early leaderboard.
Which is a great start.
Keegan Bradley is on top. He's on the move early at 5 under par.
Maybe
So let's
this
get you
is
out to the action
finally
on
the
tournament.
time I come of
Head
age
to the tee at the par 4 10.
as a golfer.
Frank, such a distinctive stop on tour, unlike anything we see all year. This great tournament has been played here at Harbortown since 1969. It's an original Pete Dye design with a little help from Jack Nicklaus. What does it take to be successful?
Huge.
I'm going to say patience, but that from a different point of view to what most people think, Rich. the fact that you have to hit the ball pretty much in the same place on every hole. That doesn't matter if you're a 300-yard hitter or a 250-yard hitter. There's various choke points in these fairways, so everybody finishes up playing their second shots from roughly the same position.
Come on. Come on.
Oh,
Yes.
Plenty of pace to get
That's the
that
start
stroke.
we were looking
It is
for.
in a
2
birdie.
under.
The 11th hole now at 436 yards. One thing you'll notice about this fairway, the further up you get, the narrower it becomes. So some would say 3-wood, not the worst of ideas here.
Hey, that's pretty good.
And this a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. Pin tucked in the back right here as he readies his second.
I'm just going to slap this. Okay,
a head
that's okay. It's
scratcher.
sort of
That approach
pitched.
shot from relatively
Would maybe
close
like it
in.
to go a
I
bit
would have
better,
been looking
but,
at 10 to 15 feet.
Still, not a bad opportunity here. Hello. Hello.
That's all he wanted to do there.
Yeah, it's touch. And when you think from that distance, chances
That's
of
okay.
making are almost none.
That is
To
okay.
guarantee a 2-putt, well done.
He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par.
See you, mate.
And
Thanks
he'll
for being
stay
here.
at 2 under.
Appreciate you.
On to the 12th now at 430 yards. We've had a handful of right to lefters so
This
far.
is giving Wii-
This one's going to work the other way.
Wii
As we
Sports
mentioned
this hole.
before, accuracy is the key off the tee, as some of those pine trees can reach out and grab you if your tee shot's not where it needs to be.
Oh, it's going to go in the rough. That's okay.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
Yeah, he's in a good spot. 135 yards left. Pin all the way at the back. He can fly it the full
Oh,
way.
awful result. In the pine straw. That's a good result, though. I'm actually probably going to get a par now because of that.
Okay, that's good putt. It is.
I am
in
just
to
judging the
save
putts a
par.
bit better as well.
And he'll remain.
But it's
right
been a good
where he
start.
is.
The bloke who's first is 5 under.
This is one of the more
Only
visually
we're only
striking
3
holes
shots
here at
behind.
Humbertown, the
We're only 3 shots
373-yard
behind.
par 4 13th. You've got trees flanking both sides, a few of which spring up right in the middle of the left bunker, leading to an approach to a slightly elevated green with Allen's
That'll come
Dye's
back with the wind.
signature cypress planks all around.
Get on the green. Yes, look at that.
While there's good bounces, there's bad bounces. That was a good one.
That was
So can he
a freaking
capitalize
great
on the break
bounce.
here? His second from the short grass.
Whoa. Is there any sort of a club here that's going to give me... maybe this will work. I'm somewhere over here. Yeah, I'm happy with that. As long as it stays on
Well,
that. That's a
big
great shot.
bounce, and too, you know, that's nearly 20 feet past the hole.
19 feet away.
All right. Oh, it's going a bit left, I think. Oh, no, it's
The
not.
pace, absolutely perfect there, down the slope. It's in
Huge.
for a birdie. And he's got it to 3 under
Jeez, I'm in a
now,
bit of
just
form
2
now.
back.
All of a sudden, just the
The
different
14th
environment,
now
the
at
different
Harbour Town, par 3 at
conditions.
190 yards.
Just playing a
Don't
little
let
bit
the fact that
better.
this is the number 18 handicap
Yeah, I think
hole
I'll go
fool
Addo.
you. The
I'll have nothing
danger
else to
is
do in October.
self-evident
It actually
on this
probably
hole as water
depends
runs all along
on when the
right
cricket
side of the
games
green.
planned on coming out. To be perfectly honest with you. Because I will have to work super hard over that time period. So wait and see. Alright, hopefully this is not too bad. Pitch. Pitch and stay on the green. Oh, it didn't even get to the green. Fuck.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now chipping up to the putting surface for this, his second shot.
Yeah, that's nice and close. That's okay. Why are you playing golf? You should have been playing Cricket 24. Why? Why should I be doing that?
Yeah, well done. That's in for par.
Good recovery.
And he'll stay at -3. Now to the lone par
This is
5
like
on
a
this
super
backside,
chill
the
game. I don't need to
longest
stress
hole on
about
the
run
course,
rates.
the 588-yard
I just need to
par 5
stress about hitting
This
a
one
putter
is a
25
toughie,
feet.
featuring a narrow landing area off the tee with bunkers on both sides, as well as a somewhat blind second shot requiring a pretty good right to left angle of attack.
Yeah, but you said I should be playing Cricket 24. Why? You have to give me a
Started
reason.
Toward the left side. Long drive.
He's just more
Right
doing
on
this
that
IRL.
line.
That's probably
Now
true.
wicket.
There's the pin. Oh, shit. Can I swing this the other way? Kind of. I don't know where this is going. Hopefully somewhere.
Oh, that's trouble.
Oh, no, there's water! Oh.
Well, that ball came into contact with everything that you do not like. Right on a golf course, the leaves, the branches, the trees, and then ultimately into the hazard.
I have to hit this low. Where's the hole? Oh, fuck, it's over there. Can I just, like, whoosh it straight down? Oh. I don't think any of this is going to work for me. What if I just brute force it through the tree? Do you reckon that's a strat? Well, that might work. Love to see it. This is for par. Oh, yes. Huge.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here.
You can see the frustration building. That is not a great putt there. Okay, so problems at the par 5, as that's in.
I was
for a
looking
7.
so well until that point.
And that's going to
Wasn't I?
drop him to 2 under.
What do I know about AFL 26? As much as everyone else, which is absolutely fucking
Our
nothing.
featured golfer here today had some moments, but
I know, it's
maybe
coming
not
out
the
on May
round
the
one we're
8th.
looking for, Frank.
Too many mistakes, Rich.
And
right.
that's it. Mr. McGee. Mr. Magoo. Projected cut line 1 over. Apparently T26. It's not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Good swats. Honourable.
EA Sports,
Mr.
and
Cricket
the
Lover.
PGA Tour.
I love your enthusiasm,
The season-long race for the
but we
FedEx
don't do
Cup.
demands here.
Today from Hilton Head Island in South Carolina.
If you don't want to watch
and Harbortown
the
Golf
golf,
Links, live
or
second
whatever
round
I'm doing at
coverage
the time,
RBC Heritage.
that's
But
fine,
if we
but
see
you don't
more
need to
of what
tell
we
me to
witnessed
change it up to
yesterday,
something
we're in
else.
For a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this
Okay.
Friday. Sam Burns is on top. He's at 9 under. We'll get out to the action here as we pick things up on the par 4 6th hole.
It's not my fault. Big N have left us in the dark. Hey, I'm not having a crack. I just have been asked the same question 700 times over the past 3 weeks, and I know just as much as everyone else.
This
There's nothing.
starting toward the right side. No issues here. That is into the fairway. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
He's got 118 yards to the front portion of the green. 136 all the way to the hole. Pin just
Gee, that's
on.
gonna swing.
Pin on the right hand side, so plenty of room to the left of it.
Jeez, I thought that was still gonna get over the green, but it didn't even get there.
What happened there, Frank?
Crazy.
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot.
I'll look forward to it when they give me something to look forward to, which is getting to play as Sammy Lawler. Other than that, I don't really know what's going on.
Everybody goes to the range and they all
She's
want
Irish.
300-yard short shots. But those little chip shots, they're just as important.
I need to make this. Perfect, perfect. Get in.
That is well read. A terrific putt there to save par.
Needed that.
And he'll stay right where he is.
Just dropped off the pace here.
On to the 7th at 195 yards.
Slightly.
This one of the tougher par
Little
3s
annoying.
on the course. The water shouldn't be a big issue. More pressing, those 2 giant trees that serve like sentries at the front of the green. Any ball that gets hung up in there could very likely come down in that bunker that encircles about 90% of the green.
Hold. Ah. I can't putt from there, which is
That one
just a
not
bit
on the green,
disappointing.
but not
Otherwise, I
much
would have
of a
loved
shot
to
on there. Sitting up in the short grass.
try and chip it in.
Clean
I
lie
guess.
here for his second to the par 3.
It's okay.
I think I'd be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so
See you, mate. Good luck on your physics exam. All the very best. Nailed it.
That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7.
You should 100% be putting from there. It's not like Wii Sports where you can just, you know, brute force these things.
On to the number
Yeah,
1
coming up with no
handicap hole
gameplay,
here
no
at
trailer, no
Harbortown.
images, no news, no
Fittingly,
announcements,
the
no
one considered
about new
the
features, and they
most
want us to pay
difficult. The
$90.
par 4
$90. And Nintendo want us to pay $110 for a video
But the
game.
approach to a narrow green with a long bunker left and water makes the second shot one of the most harrowing on the course.
No, I agree with you. I reckon their philosophy is, let's just tell people what's good about the game when they can buy it. That's what I think their philosophy is.
So after the missed fairway,
Because they
his
very
second
rarely
now
will
from the rough at 8.
Announce things and release information for any of their games more than a month out. It's just like AFL 23 was actually the aberration in terms of how much they announced. That's a good second shot. I mean, you didn't grow up with the 64. Most of the games were 110. Well, yeah, when I had a PS2, and most games on the PlayStation 2 were about $100, which obviously, if you account for inflation, they're probably like $150 today. And obviously, games are much better these days. Oh, If it rolls onto the green. All right, I should putt from here. There. Yeah. Just gonna eyeball it. I might just go flat out straight. Gonna have to give it a bit more power because we're going slightly up the hill. Oh!
Kidding? This game's unfair sometimes. That looked in the whole way.
But I think, obviously, I have a very AFL invested audience who care about the video games. So the people who are going to ask the questions about it are obviously going to ask me all the time. But I think I'm going to say like 95 to 99% of AFL fans would not even know that the game exists.
What this whole lacks in distance it makes up for by forcing golfers to be strategic off the tee.
That's maybe where you've got the possibility of building a little bit more hype around it.
So best to lay up short.
Thoughts on WrestleMania? I thought night one ended awesome. I've hit the tree. I thought night two ended
Those trees
poorly.
are like brick walls today. Hit that and went straight down into the rough.
Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notabegay the third.
Left with 154 to the hole. Have to calculate the wind coming from right to left.
Yeah, alright, let's hit this. I'm going to hit this at like 50% power and hope for the best. Oh no. Oh, hang on. That wasn't terrible. I'll hit the people. Yeah, get out of my way, man with the black shoes. What are those pants? Dude, that's awful. You think the average AFL fan would buy it to give it a go if it was the first thing they were hearing about it? I think that's why the thought process is don't release anything until it's actually that you can buy it. Especially because their games don't have pre-orders on it, like pre-order bonuses. So there's no reason for anyone to actually pre-order the game. Kind of makes sense to not... Oh, fuck. Get in. Oh, that's not bad. You know. So, like, I understand the thought process. They shouldn't even worry about Australia.
This from 7 feet.
For cricket 28, just get it into the Indian market. I mean, I think they did that with 24. I think 24 definitely got in the Indian market. They literally had an India edition of the game. Which was no different to any of the other versions. It just obviously was a bit more punching on the IPL side of things.
Get away, but that in for a par. So for
AFL Evo 2 still the GOAT of AFL games? Still the GOAT career mode of AFL games. I actually think Evo did a lot of things better than Evo 2. I think Evo 2, we almost changed too much. Like the entire system got rewritten for Evo 2.
All of a sudden you're off and running.
Because, like, I think it was still kind of man on man, because obviously you need to have players into some sort of position, but no one had a set position. Like, you were not forward pocket. Like, knowing the dev and how it worked, right? Like, basically players were sort of locked into their specific positions, but then Evo 2 was the first one to go like, right, players are now lining up in specific packs, you know. GOAT AFL game was AFL Live 2011. That game would not work if you released it now, though. Like, from a realism point of view.
EA Sports and the
like,
PGA
players
Tour
did not
are
turn
proud to
realistically.
present
They
the
turned
season-long race
arcadely.
for the FedEx Cup. From Harbortown Golf
Like,
Links on the resort island,
there was
of
no such thing as
Hilton
turning.
Head, live third round coverage of the RBC Heritage. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here.
It was a bit
as
fast on
we
the
take in
swing.
the leaderboard on this Saturday.
But
We've got a tie
I
at the
absolutely
very
nailed it
top
and got it on the fairway.
9 under par.
2007 is genuinely unplayable if you go back and play it
On
now.
the par 4-6
Like, it's
hole.
so awful. Actually,
Down
2006
the
is
course,
awful.
Let's check in with Notabegay the third.
2007 was the bug-fixed version of
112 to
2006.
the hole, pin just on the front
And...
edge.
Oh, shit.
Sandwich takes
That's a
flight,
terrible hit.
and I don't think it's going to carry.
Not sure what happened there. Wrong club selection or execution.
But even AFL
Regardless,
2011
a lot of meat still on that bone.
did not have a career mode. Oh, I'm going to putt this. Should just go straight. Oh, what is
Nearly
that?
had it. Just going to wander a foot or so by.
2003 was amazing. I don't think an AFL game will ever be better than that
It's
game.
a bogey here at number 6.
No, but
He's
you can
gonna
play a
fall out of
season.
red
Yeah,
figures, back
so
down to even par.
Live One just had the best online. That's why it
We've
was good.
spoken already about the need
Had the
for
best online
precision here at
experience.
Harbour Town. That'll be put to the test.
Are you
here
crazy
at
for
the
preferring manager modes in games and career
195-yard par
modes?
3-7. Yes,
Well,
there's water. Yes, there's
I mean, like,
sand, but
define the
biggest
difference.
issue,
They're kind of the
the
same
two
thing,
giant
right? Like,
trees serving as gatekeepers to this narrow green.
shit. Stay on. Oh,
Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
oh, drop in.
Oh, that is very well done. That
I
was
know
not a
you're
short
like, well,
bunker
what an
shot,
impressive shot.
but
But, like,
it is
if it
inside
went
the
in,
foot.
it would have been a birdie and not a
Off
par.
for a par. And he'll stay at even par.
Like, do you mean individual cricket versus, individual career
Now the
versus
hole many
team
consider
career?
the most difficult of
Because
all
I'm a
here at
big
Harbour Town,
preferrer
par
of the team
4-8.
career over the
Finding
individual
the
career.
fairway is an absolute must off the tee, as you will need to have the right angle of attack to approach this long, narrow green.
Perfection.
And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass.
It's not anywhere near where I want it to be. But I suppose it's not terrible. Like, could I putt this from here? What's the, where's the camera? Can I adjust the camera? God, that's not helpful. It does look a little bit uphill. If we get it there, I might go in. Oh, and again! And again! Hit the crowd. I've already done that before. I've done well to save myself a couple times.
In for par here at the 8.
With the pars.
And he'll stay
Which
at
is good.
level
We do
par.
love that. We do love the pars. Saving the pars.
One thing you don't see too often on the PGA Tour,
Even
332-yard par 4s. But that's what
Ring
we've
Black
got
True
here on
Blue
the closing hole
Entertainment.
to this
I don't
front
think they
side.
exist anymore.
Before you think about knocking this on, though, take note
Though apparently
of
they
the large
kinda do.
bunker that completely protects.
I think the old
front of
boss
the green.
retired. His name was Sebastian. He was an old Greek man. I could never read him.
No problems there.
I remember he called me one day because I asked to get
big
Evo
drive
too
got him
early.
here.
Because I was
Now
like,
a
bro,
short
I've
one
literally
for the
worked on this
second.
game for like forever. Can I get this? Can you give me a digital code? He goes, I don't have any codes, but I got the physical copies. I'll just send you one. And so next day I got one in the mail. And the game came out like 3 days later, I think. Also didn't stop me having a copy of the game on my computer at that point. But, you know, I wanted the release version, not the dev build. Oh my god, is that going in? Oh!
Oh, that ball releases beautiful.
It's crazy.
That is how you do it.
This will be big. I've had 3 amazing shots in a row.
Okay, nice.
What is
easy
going
bogey
on?
there. A chance to start over.
Who develops this
Back to
game?
even par.
EA. Well, I don't know the dev. EA is obviously the publisher.
We head back out from the clubhouse to start the backside, beginning here with a 451-yard par 4 10. Anything left could very well wind up in that lagoon, but anything on the fairway could lead to an under par start to this second 9.
Just starting to get my eye in. Last hole.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there.
Yeah, I'm sure it's shine.
He needs to be mindful of the breeze.
I mean,
here
I'm
as
having
he sets
fun.
for a second.
Yeah, do that. Oh, I've overcooked it. That's okay. Do you reckon it has to go there? Because it'll come back down. Let's do that. Oh! Oh! Bro, get in! But I'm getting better.
Safely in. It's a par
I'm
here
getting
at the
better.
10. And he'll stay at 5 under.
Spewing. What did I end with? 5 under.
So for our featured golfers,
That's
some
not
good
bad.
play
I'm
and
obviously
some
not
favorable
anywhere near the
score conditions here
Americans.
on this Saturday, but they'll look
But I got a
like that
4 under
lead
today
you
when
see.
most other people didn't,
Still well
so
back, but
sucked in. Just gotta tap it in. Yeah, I was actually very good the last few holes. Is this online? I mean, I'm just playing Korea mode, but I think there is an online option for it. So if you really wanted to do that, you'd be more than happy to do that. Okay, I'm 64th on the world golf rankings. I don't have any top 5 finishes yet, though. Go to your home. Go to your home, ball.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the beachside town of Hilton Head and Harbor Town Golf Links, it's final round coverage of the RBC Heritage.
Look at that. That's a swing.
What a week and
That's a
weekend
great
this has
swing.
been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament.
It's not a great
Nightfall,
shot, but
we will have our
it's all right.
as you take a
We'll
look
get
at
it
the current
close to the hole.
leaderboard
Can I go through
on
the
this
tree?
Sunday afternoon. And we've got a packed group at the top with a tie at 12 under. Meanwhile, our featured golfer
I'm gonna
far back
really
to start this final round.
have to judge
8
this
shots off the
interestingly.
pace.
You know what? That's not terrible. That's fairway.
Well, there's more evidence why the long bunker shot is so difficult. Now, a good short game.
Come on! Oh, the chips are going. The chips are going very well at the moment. And even the putts are delivering.
That is in for par
Four,
here
four,
at
four, four.
13. And he'll remain at
Pars. Yeah, I'm getting good at judging the pace. I mean, this is a very flat course compared to some of the other
now.
ones.
This one almost a
The low
mirror
chips.
image of
The low
number
chips
4.
here.
It's a par
Remember
three
when
at
his name was
192
Lockie P?
yards. At 4, the
Never
danger
forget.
was water left. Here it's on the right with a generous bailout area left of the green.
I had to undercut that, which I did. He'll end up in the right. It's not a bad shot. It's not in the
I
water.
figured that was left all the way. He'll wind up in the rough. Now a second to this par 3.
Nice, Gary. I'll be able to putt from here.
Oh, nearly a great shot considering that lie in the rough. Just sadly comes to rest on the fringe.
It's okay. We make the most of this. Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that. It just drops in.
Good concentration there. Going with a putter from off the green, but this one falls to save par.
Breathe, relax, chillax. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool. Just shooting some beat ball outside of the school. When a couple of guys, they were up to no good, started making trouble in the neighborhood. I got in one little fight, and my mum got scared. She said, "You're never playing golf again, unless you move to Bel Air." That'll work.
And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway.
So, sometimes I just lose it completely. Ba, 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 ba. Am I better hitting it there? Yeah, alright. I just don't hit the tree. This is a par 5, right? That's a really good shot in the end. Stay on the fairway. Oh! How does your person look like you? It looks nothing like me. This guy has massive cheeks.
Really trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green.
This is for eagle.
That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
You've been good at the chippies. Get on the green. It's on the fringe. That's okay. We can putt from there. The read. Oh.
Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target. You can't get the speed any better than that.
Literally.
Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll stay right where he is. The final 3-hole stretch begins here at the 434-yard par 4 16th. It's a dogleg left with an expanse of sand running along much of the entire left side of the hole.
He just got over the tree. That other tree is actually there. That's in an awkward spot, but at least it's not where the pin is.
Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay the third.
A 110 to the hole. Standing on the wrong side of par right now, looking to get back to even. Just
That's
a sand
not good.
wedge. This is started left, gonna miss left.
I know it started left, and of course it's going to miss left, mate.
Good line in the fairway and the
Where
approach
was it
lines
going to
up
go
in the
otherwise?
bunker.
What am I? 4 under, 3 holes to go, 23rd. It's an awful shot. I'll just
Well,
putt from
this
here.
one out of the bunker, that is a positive development, but not on the green. It's in the short grass.
We are slightly downhill here, which is good. Come back. Beautifully done.
Yes, no wedge necessary. This is the putter from off the green. Nothing to it.
I've hit
It's in
that
to
many
save
pars without
You come to the 17th
managing
hole
to
and you
secure a
finally
birdie.
realize, that's right, I'm on an island.
Which is like...
It's a par 3 measuring out at 174 yards. A spectacular view.
Good, but
looking
not
out over
good.
the water toward Fusky Island. The biggest issue here, that bunker that juts across the front and left portions of the green.
Oh, there's a tree there. Alright. This will be interesting. Oh, it's hit the tree. This is so difficult because of the wind.
Slowed up by the branches, and it is going to wind up in the hazard.
Just do it again.
So we'll stay on the tee box, and this will be his third now into the par 3.
Don't hit the tree.
Well, at least he can draw on the experience from the previous hole. Again, in the bunker.
Is this for bogey? It is for bogey. Fuck off. Where is it?
Not the best of swings there. Maybe lucky just to get that one out.
Gee, that's a good chip.
Even with things
Gets a
going
double
wrong,
bogey, but
never too
it's a
late
good
for
chip.
that. And that in the hole to save a double bogey. The 18th hole.
It was a
one
t-
of the
it was a
real
tricky hole.
signature holes on the PGA Tour. It's a par 4 at
But we got through.
472 yards. Sort of a visually awkward landing area. You want to make sure you don't hit it through the fairway and into the hazard. But a good drive sets up a gorgeous finish, taking dead aim at that beacon of a lighthouse.
Nice. Alright, I might play one more tournament after this, or one more day.
But try and pull the screws
Depending on how
back in the
this
head
is
there. Just take a little
playing
breath,
out.
maybe 2. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot.
Will that get on the green, or will it go? The bunker might not be the worst result. Although, to be fair, my chips have been pretty good,
Had
so
a
we'll
look at
go
the
for another
green,
chip from here.
But couldn't cash it in the rough now, wondering what might have been.
Oh. Oh. Oh! Drop! Drop!
What a great chip, too. I thought
Gee,
you
the
were off green,
chips
but
have
with that
just
sort of
been
touch,
extraordinary.
that was just purely brilliant.
Just
So a tap in there. That's for
1% better.
And this
All
will
we
be
need.
a final round score.
Sucks.
74.
That was another excellent
So Frank, our
thing.
golfer just could not get things going here in this final round, and it winds up a disappointing finish.
And hopefully it's not a bad habit too, because as we know, they normally give out trophies on Sundays, so you do not want to get in a habit of playing poorly on Sunday.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. This has been a...
Have I got one more round at this joint? Yeah, we got one more round. Alright, we'll play this round and then we'll play... I know this is round 1. Wolf Creek. Alright, we'll play this tournament and then that'll do us for the night. So we'll sort it.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Wolf Creek Golf Club in Mesquite, Nevada, opening round coverage of the Mesquite Classic. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. Luke List is on top.
All right,
He's rolling
back me
early
in.
at 8 under par.
We want some
Let's
birdies.
get out to the play as we pick things up at the par 4
Yeah,
7.
nice.
Frank, this is such a cool venue for a golf tournament out here in Mesquite, Nevada. What a difference from
If I aim over
a week
here.
ago at Harbortown in South Carolina with those narrow fairways and trees everywhere.
All right, no, I
Wolf
can't drive
Creek
this.
looks
There's
like
no
you can let
way.
it rip.
That's for sure. I grew up in New Zealand. We didn't have these canyons and wide open spaces.
Like, you have to hit it
You know,
like
the
here.
wildlife running around. So for me, I thought it was sort of awe-inspiring, just seeing America's beauty at its best. But you're right, dramatically different from Hilton Head.
Because this is a big hill. It's just going to roll down the hill. This is in
Second
Vegas.
shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notavigay the third.
151 yards left. Pin is very accessible here, right in the center of the green.
Great shot. Just get the backspin. Oh, excellent. Excellent shot.
And safely on deck. That's the main thing. But from that distance, you really don't want to leave
This
yourself
for
like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
Or maybe a little bit unders. It's okay. I know I say it's okay, but it's not really okay.
Okay, safely
Like,
in for
I
his
have to be
par.
better than that. I have to
And
be
he'll remain
getting those
where he is.
birdies. You know? And at the moment, I'm just not getting the
Frank,
birdies.
the par 3/8 really is
gotta secure
Wolf
'em.
Creek in a nutshell. It's hard and it's really pretty.
It is, and it's really long too. Just under 250 yards off that back tee. Slight bit of
Just par
elevation,
three.
but you can see from the tee, obviously, where you don't want to go and where you do go. If you're a little, well, tender of heart, then aim for the right side and avoid all
Oh,
that water down the left.
no. Oh, my God. What is that? Bounce off the rock.
And
Yes.
that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either.
Bruh.
Sitting up in the short grass. Now, from the 8
Yes, how
to the par
good.
3.
Now that. Clip it. That's perfection. I mean, that's really how it was done, to
This
be
from about
perfectly
10
honest with
feet.
you all. Like, oh, you
Got it there,
are.
but not quite on target.
I still got a bogey after all that.
That one
Still.
polished off for bogey. And he's going to fall back now.
Crazy.
2-1 over par. Finishing up this front side.
For all of the
here's
good
par
work
4
I've put in,
390
I've
yards.
looked
What
no
are we looking
closer
at,
to
Frank?
actually
Well, it
winning a
looks relatively
tournament.
straightforward, but it's anything other than that. Decision
Like, I've
time
just
again,
not
you
been
lay it up
capable
into that wide area of the fairway. If you're a longer hitter and you are out here to have a little bit of fun,
of
then maybe you want to take the head
the
cover
big
off because you
feats
get a little bit of an advantage if you can drive
that would
it over
see
that
me in
last bunker
contention
on that
to
right side,
be
or at least take that out of play.
contending.
Because you're only going to have a short pitch in here.
So after a big drive, 77 yards now for his second.
Baby steps. Yeah, well, that's awful. Awful. Got to work on the putting game. The putting game, actually, I've improved. It's been my approach game that sucked.
Well, he'll be
Just hasn't got
disappointed
me
with that,
close
no
enough.
doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right
To
on
be
that
able to
one.
get some decent putts, you know? It's where the problem has, in fact, lied. See, like, that should have been the shot before, you know?
Lovely pitch shot.
It shouldn't have needed
Just
to
nipped that
take
ball
a
off the
secondary
turf.
shot to get there.
Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Okay, can't take putts that length for granted, but
One at a
that's in for
time.
a par. There's a lot happening on this par 4 10th at 472 yards, though it is one of the few flat tee shots here at Wolf Creek. You can see there are bunkers and a lake on the left and then the brush on the right.
it kind of takes
So you want to get this
two
ball in play. That's
parts.
important.
a bit of a fork in the road. Lucky for me, because I've gone on the left side of the fairway there,
And that
between
will
the
do
two little
just fine.
fairways.
He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second.
Yeah, that's what we want. Let's go maximum power. It's pretty good. Oh, hold up. Yes, onto the green. Now, this is a chance. Is this for an eagle, maybe?
For birdie
No,
at
it's
10.
not. It's for a birdie.
And he let
Hoping
quite
this
a
is
few
par five.
opportunities slip through the cracks on the front side, so he'd love to take advantage here.
I'm glad I missed that. What was with the underswing there? What was going on?
So that's in for par to start this backside.
Sadu, I tried to share the teams, but the game wouldn't let me. It kept crashing every time I tried to share them.
One last look at the leaderboard, Frank. Our featured golfer down, but not out after day one.
Yeah, they might have to
That was
take
only
a
day
standing eight,
one.
though, or hit the reset.
If I can get, let's say 3 under the next time, that'd be great. Do I have any skill points, actually? Should probably try and put them into something. I've got 2. Thank you, Addo. Appreciate you.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Mesquite, Nevada and Wolf Creek Golf Club, live second-round coverage of the Mesquite Classic. Things starting to slowly
It's up
take
a
shape
hill.
here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard.
Stay on the
Luke
fairway,
List is
but
on
don't
top.
roll
He's currently
down too
at 8 under.
far. Nice.
We head out to the course as we pick up
Smoke.
the action on the tee at the par 4 fourth.
Oh, is it going to get over the bunker? Unlikely. This is a par 4, this one, and that's not going to work for me. I really should be...
Gonna have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry.
paying a bit... Oh, no. Oh, no.
Nope, that is not much of an improvement.
That's not good
This
enough.
gonna be equally as tough. Another try to get this up and out.
Yeah, I've got to work out what the lesser evil is with some of my
good job
shots.
to blast that
Because
out,
they're just
but
not
it is
quite
by no
hitting the
means
mark,
home.
are they?
Nah, that might have been a little more break than he was expecting as that one winds up undercutting the hole. Okay.
And you can't
first
even,
off
like,
there
the other
for
thing is you can't
double.
even mulligan your shot.
He'll
You know,
drop back to 1 over par. How about this
you
hole
can't be
from
like, oh,
par
let me
5
just do
fifth?
that again. No.
If you stand on
You
the tee for
fucked
the
up.
first time, you've got
As soon as you
virtually
hit it,
no idea where you've got to aim. Do you
you're
aim
out.
left of those bunkers? Do you aim it over the sort of the canyon? Really, the answer is how far do you hit it? Because that is going to determine the line that you hit it on. Avoid the water, that little stream, but you can always
It's a
have a
pretty good
drink
hit.
on the way if you want to, I guess. Second shot plays uphill, but this
Your
is a
internet's
relatively
struggling.
short par 5, so very
That's
reachable.
probably fair.
But you got to see, you got to flight that second shot. You want to make sure that ball's coming in nice and high to this green that's perched up.
Oh, awful.
That second shot got all the way down by the green, but in the bunker. So we'll have to see what the explosion shot can do from here. Really need a birdie right now.
Come on.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie.
Oh, I can still get a birdie. Yes.
Yes, a good read. It's a birdie here at 5.
Gets me back
And
to
he's
even.
going to need to keep it going, as that is going to move him back within one shot of the cut line here on this Friday. Here at the 6th, 447-yard par 4. Pretty good hole, Frank.
Yeah, probably a
43
layup hole too
gigabits.
for the longer hitters. Something
That's a lot
out
of
there around
gigabits.
the 280, 290 yard mark to make sure you don't go it
Hello,
stream.
Corey.
Obviously, it's a dogleg right, as you can see. The canyon on both sides is sort of well defined, so you know where not to go. Second shot plays a little bit back up the hill to a green. Once again, that's anything other than
That
flat.
is a
It's
awful
fine. You've
hit.
got to make sure you get that ball on the right
Come on,
tier
rocks.
if you want to have a birdie putt here.
Oh, and you saw that splash there. That is into
The breath
hazard.
before the shot. It didn't even help.
So
At least we'll take a drop this time, but
he'll
yeah.
try to find some way to fashion an up and
All
down
right.
from where he is and
Can
still
we
get out
recover
of
this
here with
one?
a par.
Nah. Still rubbish. At least it ain't 1.21
That's why
gigawatts.
on this
Yeah,
golf
that's
course,
it.
Frank, there is a premium on hitting fairways.
You're exactly right. Might be also protecting against a flight, but that did anything other than flight.
Oh my god. Get in.
Oh, yeah, nothing seemed to be going right, but that cures a few
I
problems.
can't, that was
there.
actually
In
to
from
save a
off the green
bogey.
to salvage
That
a
chip.
bogey.
Extraordinary.
Well, everybody
Can I
loves
do a
the
lot
short
of
par
AFR
four.
26
Here we
videos
have
when it
one,
comes out?
Frank,
Yes,
just
of course.
302 yards,
Of course
the
I'll do
seventh
such
hole.
things.
And this hole is anything other
But only
than
if it's good. If
straightforward
it's not good,
direct
I'm not
shot.
making a lot of
Huge drop
videos
off at the
on it.
front of the screen that is surrounded by water. So it's going to be a layup off the tee, really, to try and get the right.
I reckon I
yardage.
can hit this over
This
the
green
over the
is
thing.
Very, very. It's
Don't
not
you
very
reckon?
deep, but it's
I got the
extremely
wind.
wide.
Just smack it.
The hardest thing is to try and get a flat lie with whatever club you decide to hit off the tee and get the right yardage. Otherwise, that green actually might be a little.
Hit that
elusive,
man.
Even though this is
Oh,
a
no.
very short hole.
It's on the rocks. Is that in bounds? It's on. It says dirt. Okay. Okay. Oh. Shit. It's not good. Just a little bit underpowered. Just gonna roll. Should be able to get a par here. Provided it doesn't fall off the cliff. Should have just laid up off the tee. Well, that was my plan.
This is a 19-foot putt.
Looking good. Oh, what do you mean?
Kidding.
What do you
It's
mean?
unfair Sometimes that looked in the whole way. That one
Joke.
in.
Absolute
It is a
joke.
bogey here at the 7th. And that's going to move him back down to even par. So 2 rounds complete here, Frank. What have you seen so far?
I know a lot of other people might think so, but I think the course is tough, but it's extremely fair. The goal of a golf course,
Birdie,
Rich,
bogey,
you know
bogey,
it,
double
I know, we
bogey.
watch it all the
Birdie,
time,
bogey,
is to
bogey.
separate the
Pa,
field.
pa, pa,
If
pa,
you're
pa,
on the
birdie,
receiving
birdie.
end, you don't like
Plus
it.
2.
But
I don't know what the cut was. Probably not very good. Is this second round? Third round? Third round, we're currently at even. The leader is at 10 under.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the desert town of Mesquite, Nevada and Wolf Creek Golf Club, it's third round coverage of the Mesquite Classic. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Nobilo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. We've got a tie at the top here at 10 under par.
Oh, it's the same hole.
Let's get out to the play as we pick things up.
I've got wind against me this time, but I reckon I can still do it. Get there. Oh!
Par 4, not for most in this field.
Look at
but
that
for
big
this
cheeky
guy,
grin.
Yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot.
What a shot indeed. For Eagle.
Boy, that definitely took a look, but that was a perfectly weighted
It's alright, we'll take the par,
nearly an
the
eagle.
birdie.
That one's
Still a good
just
start.
in. It is
Still a good
birdie
start.
Here at 7.
Back to 1 under.
And he's into red
We take, yeah, we
now
take
at 1 under
birdies. We love an eagle. I don't think I've ever hit an eagle in this game.
Bag of balls
Just
and
yet.
Just have fun. Hit it all day long as if you were at the range. Unfortunately, you only get one
What's
crack.
going on here?
And you better
And this
be
is the
good.
same
This is a
shit.
tough hole.
Well, if you find the water, actually, you might get another one up there. It certainly is a tough hole, though, Rich. The stream going all the way down the left-hand side, and it wraps right around the left and behind the screen.
Stay
Makes
on
that
the
tee shot,
green.
well, it certainly makes you think about that tee shot while you're on the tee.
Well, I mean,
Prudent
if we
play,
go
aim
in
for
the
the
point
right
of
edge
entry,
the
we get a
green.
putt here.
There's nothing
So.
wrong if you just miss
We
the
can
green on
still
right,
make the
but,
par.
Miss the green by a yard on the left, you pay a very steep price.
Whoa. We need a little bit more power. Come on. Get in! Get in!
That's all he wanted to do there.
Yeah, it's touch. I mean, when you think from that distance, chances of making are almost none. So to guarantee a 2-putt, well done.
What's a
That
4
one
under
finished
par?
off. It's a bogey here at number 8.
Isn't that an
That's
ace?
going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit.
I know 3 under par is an albatross. So.
Set to round out the front side here at Wolf
Yeah, this game's
Creek
pretty
for the par
generous with
4.
its drops.
Fun hole for the big hitter, too. They can really take advantage of this. The last fairway bunker down there on the right side is just over 300 yards to get over it. And longer hitters could nearly drive on the green side bunker on the right. So just tee it up there.
Condor.
Playing desert golf for a reason. Enjoy it.
Like
Take a little
Gondor.
flick in here. Chance, too, to have a little birdie at the end of your front 9.
So after that bomb
Like
of a
the
drive, this
lantern
is second to the
He's
par
on that
4.
Condor. Like, is that what you're telling me about? Oh, hello. Hello. Stop rolling backwards. Stop rolling backwards.
Okay, on the putting surface, but work to do from there. Birdie putt
This will be a
coming up.
tricky
We
putt.
go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, we're going back up this incline from right to left.
'Cause
This
we
is
gotta
all
go
about
up
pace.
over
You've
the
gotta
hill.
give it a good wallop.
A good wallop. Ooh. Oh my god, I thought it was coming back.
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. That's nearly a birdie putt. Par is all he'll have to show for it.
Yeah, because you can definitely do a hole in one on some par 4.
The par 4 10th. What's the right way to attack this hole, Frank?
Rich, you've got to convince yourself there's more fairway down there than what it first looks because that ridge on that right side of the desert there blocks your view off the tee. But this fairway is just as wide as every other fairway on the golf course. A good drive, sort of 280, 300 yard plus, will always take those bunkers down the left out of play. From there, that second
come on,
shot,
keep
just be
going.
aware where the flag is. If they have it in that front
As
or
of
middle
2021, there's
section,
been
this is
5
certainly
instances
birdie
of a
hole.
condor.
Anything on the green is going to be a very sort of makeable putt. Just be careful, though, when that flag is on the back right. That's the hard position because it brings that pot bunker into play.
Get up the hill. Actually, stay there in the rough. Not there.
Ooh, that's where
This has got to be a par
previous
5,
shot will
surely.
cost you. Failed
Is
to
it a
reach the
4?
green from the rough, and now it's time to scramble. Not going to be easy.
Oh. Close.
Boy, that
But
was on
no
an aggressive
cigar.
line. Couldn't quite get it to stop, and that will be left for par.
Just 5 feet left.
Nice.
Yeah, that's well done. He's able to save his par, and he'll remain right where he is.
Par saved.
Now at the par 3 11th, and though it is 215 yards, you can see with that elevated tee, it doesn't play quite as long as you're coming downhill. You certainly don't want to miss it left here.
We probably need to aim for like 80% power here. You know what? That's not a terrible
Some sand in the shoes now. For a second
result.
straight hole, he's in the bunker.
It's not a great
Give this
result.
a pretty good thump.
I can't see anything. Can anyone see anything? I can't see anything. Where am I aiming this? Here. Considering I couldn't see shit, that was a pretty good shot. Pretty happy with that.
Okay, safely on the putting surface out of the sand. Would have maybe like to run that up a little further, but that's not the worst shot in the world.
Get in.
Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll stay right
End of
where
day,
he is.
even.
So, Frank, not much movement here on moving day and even par round. They're going to find
Jeez,
themselves
Adam Hadwin,
well
18
out of the
under.
picture.
Yeah,
Shot
even par on
a
the third round is
64.
certainly gone.
It's wild. All right, this will be my last 5 holes or 4 holes or whatever it is that I've got
EA Sports.
here.
The PGA Tour.
And then I'll be jumping
so
off
proud to
for the
present
evening.
The season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Wolf Creek Golf Club in Mesquite, Nevada, we present live final round coverage of the Mesquite Classic. Well, we have already
what
seen
kind of par
3
is this?
scintillating, sometimes spectacular
4.
rounds of golf. By the time twilight comes calling later today,
I'm going to hit
we
these
will
people.
have a champion as we check the Sunday
Let's see how
leaderboard.
we go.
The Canadian Adam Hadwin is your leader. He's at 18 under.
Get over.
So out to the action we go.
Oh, no.
As we catch up with our golfer on the tee.
Oh, it's
at the
good
par
luck
4
getting this
13.
ball back. Oh, shit. Where is it? Where's it going? Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Look at his face. He's like, oh, fuck. Yeah, alright, go for it again. Hit it straight in the air. This is a par 4. Oh, come on. Stay on the green. What is this? What is this hill? Oh. Embarrassing. I don't know how you could play that shot, to be fair. Didn't make any sense in the slightest, but... Oh, don't do it to me again, you dirty dog. You dirty dog of a game. What is this? Sainty hits us with the sub. Get around him. I don't know why I can't hear the alert, but I'm sure you can. Delicious HSP Parma.
Just came back from the
that's
Meredith
right, I
Hotel
changed
and
the-
enjoyed a delicious HSP Parma.
Beautiful. Right, that makes sense to me that's why that didn't come up. Because I don't have the fucking alerts channel on this. Oh no, I do. Then why didn't it come up? Weird. Alright, guess we'll have to give this another crack. Don't you do it again. Don't you do it again.
Well, it's on, but... that's
Alert
gonna
didn't pop
make
up on the
things
screen. It
difficult
came up
from
on my
there.
other scene, though. That's why I was so confused. I don't know why it didn't come up. It should have come up. Bizarre. Alright. Let's absolutely smash this one. What do you reckon? Doable? Doubt it. Send it. Yeah, no.
And that will come up well short. Not gauged well at all.
This is a 13-footer.
What's a
Yeah,
HP
that's
called
good
in
roll.
Adelaide?
And that in for a 6 here at the par 4. He'll drop back now to 1 under par.
So I've only got 2 more holes here, Ryan,
14th
and I'm
hole here
out.
at Wolf Creek, time to pull out the driver and as well the phone because you want to take some pictures here. What a spectacular view.
Stunning. You can see a whole panoramic sort of 360 degrees right around this golf course. Then when you flick back and actually look at the 14th hole, there's 6 bunkers, 3 really in play with the tee shot. As
Oh.
you can see, the other 3 just up by the green. Anything to the right of those is
Got a bit
is
better than I thought.
preferred, unless you want to be playing your second shot out of the canyon or the bunkers. Green should be fairly receptive, and 3 distinct portions, which is sort of a common trait here at Wolf Creek. That's sort of 3 different tier levels and that. But let's see, birdies that to be made at Wolf Creek, maybe even one here.
Oh, hang on. The bunker would save me, kind of. No, I didn't need the bunker, but alright. Stay there. Hand on head.
Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole.
Good thump. That'll do. After Perth.
Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand. And that race is right on by.
No.
Nope, didn't play enough of the
6
break. and that'll be
inches.
Short as well.
Some people would say that's a lot.
Safely in. It's
But we
over
managed
at
to
14.
secure the
He's gonna
bogey.
fall out of red figures back
Still
down
got 5 more
to
holes
even
to hit
par.
here.
Here at the 15th
Carried
hole
on for
here
1
at
round
Wolf
too
Creek.
long. I know, I just wanted to
Bit of a
finish off the
breather.
tournament, you know.
Nice short par 3.
But it has not been a good
You don't want
finish.
to miss this green.
No, that's the temptation there. If you try and bite off a little too much because it looks a little too easy, then a bogey here and you're in a bad mood all of a sudden at Wolf Creek.
Oh, perfect. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Ah.
Okay, safely aboard. A very makeable 8-footer for birdie.
Oh, he made it.
Yes, never in doubt. It's a
Never
birdie
in
here
doubt.
at
That's
15.
it.
And he will definitely not say no to that.
Now to the
Nice, easy
16th hole as
two-shotter.
we get set for the finishing stretch. And Frank, what's the best way to play this relatively short par 4?
Somehow you've got to straighten the hole up in your mind's eye, Rich. Just look all the way across that canyon and look like the hole was built straight, because really that's the way it should be played. If you start
Shot.
looking left and turning it into a dog leg, then all of a sudden bad things can happen. So look straight at the green. That's your line.
Look
Just
at
try and dissect
that.
those 2 fairway bunkers.
Look at that.
So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second for this par 4.
Getting pretty. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Terrific golf shot. And now
Jeez, it
that
should have
for
been an
easy
eagle.
birdie.
Again. Just a couple of inches away in the end.
This round finishing strong. Back-to-back birdies now. at
Back-to-back
15 and
birdies.
16.
This is a nice little
Moves
ending.
it to 2 under par.
This is a par 5 now.
Oh, going to be watching this one intently.
Ooh, stay. That's okay.
Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there.
Ooh. This is gettable as an eagle. Great shot.
It
Here
is
we
one of the
go.
Satisfying shots in golf, isn't it? Downwind to a par 5 to second.
For
and not
eagle.
gone. Chance for eagle.
Certainly shortens up the par 5, that wind at your back, Rich, but you can just surf the wind. Just leave that ball carry and just sail towards the green.
Oh,
Had a
you.
pretty good run at it. That would have been a nice eagle, but couldn't quite find the line.
Look, we take the birdies. We take the birdies.
Oh, how about the run here? That a 3rd consecutive birdie.
Birdie, birdie, birdie.
And he's going to
Can't
get
you
this
see?
to 3 under par.
Sometimes your golf just hypnotizes me.
This is a cool finishing hole here at Wolf Creek, just 307 yards, a shorty. And it's probably
Short
a
par 4.
fairway wood or a hybrid off the tee. What presents a problem, that approach shot. Waterfall on the left, it looks nice, but you just want to stare at it. You don't want to hit your shot there. Deep bunkers and
We can
rocks
just go.
on
We're
the
just
right,
going for
and
broke.
funky green, that is really a challenge. This is an excellent finishing hole.
Gee, that is couldn't get any more class than that. Oh, unlucky. Just off the green.
That had to be in
Perfect,
the rough the whole
perfect.
way. One more bounce back on the fairway.
So after the fortunate kick, his second to the par 4.
Keep going. Keep going. Ooh.
Yep,
That's
played that
okay.
nicely.
If we end with
Worked out
4
just fine.
birdies in a row,
Great way to finish off the final approach shot
I
with
will
a
take
birdie
that.
opportunity. Oh yeah, birdies on 15,
Birdie, birdie,
16,
birdie, birdie.
17 and 18. And that will be a great final round score of
68. That was my best round.
So Frank, for our
Good
feature
finishing
golf,
off.
they came roaring
Ended
out
4
on
under,
Sunday.
which was
It
basically
won't be
the
enough
last
to place
4
them too high on
holes
the
that was the
leaderboard,
difference.
But a terrific final round nonetheless.
Certainly.
Great
And
stuff.
I want to re-emphasize what you were saying, though, Rich. Sunday, it's so important because when you can close,
Look at that.
and irrespective of the position,
Despite,
they
you know,
finish,
like
but
I obviously had
when
those
you
2
can close,
bogeys
that was the
before
key
that.
today.
That gives me promise for the next time. That's exactly right. On the way up. The only way is up. The only way is up. Baby. For you and me now. Well, thank you for being here. It's been a pleasure, as per the usual. Tomorrow I'll be at the football, so I won't be on the streams. Friday I'll be working, so I won't be on the streams. Saturday I don't stream. And Sunday I'll probably go live after that Hawthorn West Coast game, which will probably finish around 7:30ish. I've actually tipped the Tigers tomorrow, Addo. I've tipped the Tigers. I think they've had a couple of good performances in a row. So I back in that they might actually deliver something. Other than that, they don't travel well. But at the G, they're a very good team. Yeah. All right. Anyway, I will see you later. Thanks for those who watched on YouTube as well. I know I don't do this on the YouTube very much, but it will be a permanent thing that will be on the Twistie channel for anything that is non-cricket / footy related. So I appreciate you being over there as well. Okay, thank you. And I have ended the YouTube